Welcome to Bugs Exposed. My name is Battery Patty. I am the DM. Today we are going to murder our players, who I will present to you now. Jack, do you want to introduce yourself first?
Not really, but I'll also do it to get it out of the way. Hi, Blackjack K9. I do art. Check that out. Commissions are open. I DM Digimon Knighthood. That's a fun time. We'll get back to that eventually.
Okay, pretty cool. Next on the list, he's muted, so let's do Cable instead.
Hi, I'm Cable Provider. You might know me from my one-man show, Little House on the Prairie Dog, fighting the giant robot. Check out Phantasma. It's coming to a head. It's gonna, legitimately... it's sad to say, but we're at the end point. Aside from that, go check out Art Block, because I put a lot of work into that, and I like it, and I want more people to watch it. Go watch it.
Art Block's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, I had Patty as a guest.
Oh, you did? Oh, that was... Okay, actually, Art Block sucks. Moving on. Dan.
Well, hey there, new today's Funhouse. I edit Art Block because I'm the channel manager and editor of Final Phantasma. You know what? I think Art Block is A-okay, especially the baddie episode.
Oh, thank you.
The sound scares me.
Noodle.
Oh, hi, I'm Noodle Laser. I play people here. I do other things elsewhere. I also have my commissions permanently open. Throwing it back in your face, Dan. You.
I don't know why I throw it back in my face. I'm already gone, so Fatty's turn.
Damn.
Okay. So, I'm Battery Buddy, I'm the DM. I've been drawing a comic which has, 70 plus pages so far. That I'm working on with a special little dude. I have a sticker of Nidoran on my desk that I just have all the time in front of me to motivate me to
you
not
brought
kill
that
myself.
up when we did Pokemon the other day, and you were specifically saying that I needed to keep that in the episode.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's really cute, but continuing on with the session, let's change the music. What is everybody doing right now?
I genuinely don't remember where I was.
You're on the beach with James.
Did we go back to the beach? I thought we already did I thought after we did the submarine shit, we just kind of came back up.
Oh, you asked me to drop you off at the beach.
I was picking up my fish. All right. Let's see.
Oh, that's right.
Also, because your car is there.
Oh, that's right, the car.
Well, I got kids to take care of now. They live in a bowl, which is extremely inconvenient.
Okay. So I assume Tonbo is gonna drive the car back to the hotel and leave everybody else behind because that'd be funny.
I'll go pick up Koko and Grifter from the submarine place.
We're down here all the way in the bottom below hardline drop.
Okay. You drop it off to the submarine guy at the submarine house in the docks. And I forget what his voice sounded like. So
panicky old man.
Yeah, just get the fuck out. I don't care. You paid me. Go, leave. I'm insane.
Is his name Seymour Manguzzler?
I'm dying. Leave. I want to die alone.
He goes by
okay, obviously within a couple hours that span by, he's lost his damn mind.
He's taken ecstasy. It's fine. Not ecstasy, acid. I don't know why he said ecstasy. he dropped some acid. It's fine.
You hear a beep after about 10 minutes, and you just see Tombo pulling up.
Well, that's all right. Farewell, dying lunatic.
That's his death sound, but he's not actually dead. He's just drooling.
Be careful getting in the back. My fish are there. They have a seatbelt around the bowl.
Right.
What was the bun's name, by the way? I forgot.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk, yeah. Nighthawk is also taking up a seat in... actually, Nighthawk would be riding shotgun.
I figured. So everybody's crammed in the back seat. It's Spencer, Koko, Grifter, 2 fish.
You get this bun that is all the size of a plush toy, taking up this big, comfy front seat.
Do you want to tell Nighthawk you can't sit there?
No.
So then hush up. Alright, where are we going?
Actually, I don't suppose you'd mind dropping me off by the Margo shore again.
Yeah, we can head back. I just came from there.
You can leave me there as well for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I just need to pay another visit to those agents.
Like just driving over there. Don't do something dumb.
I'm just going to deliver information.
Going to do something dumb.
You don't know this. You don't know me. We just met.
It's just a casual insight on Grifter to make sure.
It really is.
Yeah, he trusted you. He just has to make sure. You have Grifter-like tendencies. If pieces start connecting, you can't help putting them together.
I can't help if he gives me anything afterwards.
And there's the goose. As we get close to the beach.
Okay, so you go to the beach. I'm gonna say you just drive there.
Yeah, I just drop him off like towards the. I assume it's like a little boardwalk or something before the beach.
Yeah, you can smell some nice grilling.
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 Who's grilling?
If you want to like take a look outside the car, you can.
I mean, it's a convertible.
Yeah, we're always looking outside the car.
I guess Tanba has good eyes. Okay, out on the beach, you can see Galveston. He's cooking up some food for a bunch of sexy beachgoers.
Oh, okay, this is perfect.
It really is. I'm hungry. And no, seriously, when you have to swim to that level of a depth as well as using my Nen, it kind of makes my metabolism go crazy.
Just kind of like leaning into Tombo, going, "I'm sure there's spare food for people who don't. That he doesn't want him to blow his cover."
Nighthawk motions that he's going to protect the fish with his life.
I look to Nighthawk. I just like I do like the forearm handshake with him.
Do so. You can trust this man.
I should have let you drive. I'm gonna let Nighthawk watch the fish. And
Okay, you do so.
Tom's just gonna like walk up.
Yeah.
Not giving any information to anything. He's just gonna go stand in line for where food's being given out.
Oh yeah. You do so. Eventually it's your turn, Tanbo, and you see Galveston. Hey!
Hey, what do we got here?
We got burgers, we got dogs, we got I think quail or pigeon. I don't know. The guy was just kind of selling them on the side of the street.
Yeah, just put a little bit of everything on here. Just hold them.
Okay, here you go. How much barbecue sauce do you want?
That's a weird question. Just dump it on.
Okay.
When you feel like there's too much, just add a little more.
Okay. Just gonna be pouring barbecue sauce all over all of this.
Tombo's gonna grab a fistful of it, like, off of the plate. Appreciate it. And he's just gonna put it under his hat, and then he's gonna start eating the rest of it.
So I'm good to guess in your off time, you pretty much live at the beach full time.
Oh yeah, well, you know, I kind of like beaches. Grew up on one.
Just looking around. So, where's Thelma and Louise?
Oh, they're doing important work right now. Apparently, something they're following the lead, like an underground, like, you know, gambling ring or something weird like that. I don't know. Houston's good at Texas Hold'em, so she thought she'd go undercover or something like that.
It's oddly specific.
Very specific. I don't even know where Texas is.
So, She's able to do this with her lack of poker face.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually when the cards are at play, she goes stone cold. Basically becomes another person. It's kind of scary, actually.
Well, we hit up the club, but your little birdie has flown the coop and left them high and dry with a bill.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's very unfortunate information. I mean, at least we have a lead to follow up on. Thanks for that. Have any idea of where he went afterwards?
Tried asking around, but no one knows where he left. They very much would like to know to make him pay up.
That's unfortunate. Hey, Ted, can you man the grill? Sure. Haha. My name's Ted. And Ted mans the grill.
Ted mans the grill.
Tombo's watching him man the grill, Batty. How good is he at it?
Yeah. When he said he's gonna man the grill, he meant it. There's a lot of man there manning that grill.
Tombo's not paying attention to the man. It's like in terms of cooking. Like, is he doing a good job?
His cooking progress, his cooking prowess is like a little above average. He's not like a master or anything.
All right, so standard beach fare.
Yeah.
Huh. Mind if I try? Tombo's got barbecue sauce all over him.
Oh, sure.
Hey, you do your thing, Grifter. I'll be here. Also, tell Koko and Spencer to get out of the car. They're gonna get heat stroke.
Koko and Spencer.
Looking towards the car. Food!
Oh, sorry.
Koko, you shuffle out of the car.
She's been trying to hide the fact that she's still cuddling the plush.
She got a jar of fish poo in one hand and a plush in the other.
What's Spencer doing?
Well, James is just looking out over the... he's just looking out. He's not doing much.
There are a lot of, like...
Mostly ignoring the world right now.
Are there a lot of what?
Are there a lot of beachgoers around us right now?
Oh yeah, they're partying and drinking and hula hooping and shit like that.
Perfect. And Tombo would wave to James. Hey, James, you in the mood for hot meat?
Always.
Come on over.
Gets out and starts walking over. Pops one more button undone.
Slut mode activated.
Like, Tombo's just taking the grill at this point. That's just what he's doing while Grifter does his thing.
So, anything else you wanted to talk to me about?
Yes, actually, do you know what's happening about in Hardline drop in a day?
Hardline drop, well, I know there's like a lot of things that occur on Hardline drop. Actually, the first place we decided to investigate when we came here, but you know, there's not really any need for a high-end politician to filthy his hands with the commoners, so...
Well, in a day's time, a man named Dick could be running a smuggling operation.
Oh, yeah, we know about Dick. He's, I guess you could say he's one of the kingpins of the city, but, you know...
And apparently the goods are either coming in or going to Diamond Head.
That is kind of interesting. If you can find a connection with us, you know, feel free to investigate, but otherwise, I'm not for sure how pertinent it's going to be to our current investigation.
And what do you know about the Leviathan 5?
Leviathan 5? a ship, a research vessel that went down 20-ish years ago, if memory serves correctly. Actually went down in the trench, I think.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, unfortunate. A lot of people lost their lives. You think it's related?
I think many things in this city are related. In one form or another, they are all connected.
Well, when there's a underlying criminal enterprise, odds are it's all going to be connected in one way or the other. But, you think in a city this big, it would be like a little bit more, I don't know, a lot of people more fighting for power, I guess.
There would be a lot more fighting for power, wouldn't there? But
Yeah.
it seems that there might only be one.
Well, that's the end of that statement. I'm a little tipsy right now.
I see. So they never recovered the vessel. The bodies are still down there. And it's affecting the coral and the roots of the trees.
The roots connected to the coral.
Something going on down there with those fish.
Yeah.
Good enough that people have been collecting their golden poo.
Maybe me and my team need to take another look down there.
I'm sure you'll learn quite a lot in that trench.
Yeah.
Hey, if you find an Emperor of the Sea down there, let me know.
Oh yes, very large eel with a lion's mane and the face of a seal.
Sounds kind of freaky.
Friend
Sure.
of sailors and manatees.
Okay. Well, if one of those things are in these waters, might be a little hesitant to go down in the submarine, but I guess if it is a friend of sailors, it shouldn't hurt us, right?
There's a gift shop for it at the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, I saw that thing. They get pissed on it. I don't know. Yeah, thanks for I probably should actually write this down. I'm gonna forget about it.
So, you've already had your eyes on deck?
Yeah, well, when somebody belonging to your country goes missing in a foreign land, you kind of want to first, scope out, the independent criminal enterprises in the area to, avoid making accusations which would lead to an international incident. Oh, excuse me. But, we did that in no relation at all.
Do you know where in Hardline Drop he might be located?
Hardline Drop. I would probably look around. See, here's the thing. He probably has a bunch of safe houses hidden around that area, so
More than likely.
maybe just hit a bunch of places in the housing district. Maybe a couple of the warehouses down there. Thinking of places that he could lay low for a while.
Someone like that must have quite a large amount of goons, right?
Oh yeah. I'd be on the lookout for gentlemen. Yeah.
Interesting.
Why are we laughing?
It's usually not anything good.
Okay.
Just thinking of a way to get more information.
Well, if that's everything.
You wouldn't happen to have a way for me to get into the police station, would you?
The police station. Nah. Sorry, friend. If you're gonna want to pull something off like that, I would suggest you doing it on your own.
Oh, come on. You don't happen to have any spare government IDs?
I'm just gonna say, us breaking into the police station when we're, on a mission, even when we're just helping you out, would kind of look bad on the report. Unless if we find it's 100% necessary for our investigation. I don't really see a reason to.
And here I was hoping to get a look at those homicide records.
If I were you, I would probably do a little undercover work if you're going to try something like that.
Oh? In what manner?
Well, you could break into a police station by, the normal means that people of your profession are used to. Sneaking in through the back, doing whatever, but there's security cameras all around, and there's going to be a lot of people buzzing around the place, so it might be good to go in undercover as either a police officer or somebody else that would be hanging around a police station.
See.
Maybe a secretary with clearance to the evidence room.
How am I going to pull that one off?
It's up to you.
I doubt even my brother can give me those kind of connections.
Might be just as easy as stealing somebody's clothes. There's a big police station in Strainer's Bay, so...
That's so cliche.
The cliches tend to work.
I'll give you that one.
Cliches for a reason. I don't know. You guys could think about it. Oh, also, if you get caught, don't know us at all.
Right. Believe me, there's quite a number of things that I might have planned that could compromise situations.
Okay.
Especially if things go south and hotline drop.
Yo, your boy be grilling, though.
Oh, Tombo? I doubt there's anyone else here in this beach who's going to have the skills he has.
Tombo.
He's eaten half of what he's cooked.
Tombo, your belly is very full right now.
It was good to come back here. I needed this. How late is it?
I'd say it's probably the sunset.
Well, as Tonbo settles up, he's heading back to his car. Alright, I've eaten my fill. If you want to ride back, get in the car now.
How close is the arena from here?
That's not that far.
Just kind of like a short jog?
Yeah, you can see it from the beach.
One second, Tombo. I want to check on something real quick.
Okay.
Grifter's pretty fast. I'll give a jog over to the arena.
So upon inspection, you see the Strainer's Bay Arena. I don't know if I described this, but it's kind of like several dome arenas that are connected. Probably for different sports. Think of like a just giant megadome sports facility.
Big tourist attraction.
Oh yeah, there's like even like this is an off day right now, and there's the parking lot's just fucking full to the rim, basically.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Say, any shifty-looking individuals, possibly scalpers?
Oh, definitely. There were a lot of fucking like middle-aged dads like trying to get money off of tickets they already bought.
Huh, I see, I see. Let's gonna give a quick perception for whoever might look the seediest of them.
Okay.
That's a 25.
You see a man that has a cast around his leg that probably obtained that in a bad dealing with his bookie.
A desperate individual. Just what I was looking for. Just gonna walk up to him.
Hey.
So, what's the good word around the arena?
Oh, you want tickets?
What do you have tickets for? Well, in this show, there's several things going on here.
Well, there's the
Besides the
game.
big playoffs.
The horsies are racing all week.
See, I see horse races,
You look like a gambling man.
I've been known to place a bet or two.
You want some tickets?
How much are these tickets actually going for nowadays?
Well, normally they're obviously not what I'm selling for, but I'm selling them for cheaper than anyone else here.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure they're quality seats, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd say about 30,000.
Oh, that is quite a bargain now, isn't it?
Very much so.
Now, what if I were to ask you about a price for something that may not have to do with the arena venues?
I'm listening.
By the look of that cast, I'm guessing you know some rough individuals.
You could say that.
Who do they work for?
Well, the local bookie here that runs the horse races goes by the name of Charleston.
Charleston. Do you know if he might be associated with anyone down in Hardline Drop?
Oh, most certainly. Information isn't cheap.
Of course, of course. But throw in a description of this Mr. Charleston, and we'll have ourselves a deal.
He has an eye patch, but it's painted over to look like an eye. It's really unsettling. It's kind of like stapled to his face. Dress is nice other than that, though.
That's something. That's concerning. But good information. 30,000? Hey,
yeah. Thank you very much.
Yep, I handed that money.
Okay. Is there anything else you're doing?
Nah, I'll head on back to Tombo.
Okay. Tombo, would you wait for Grifter, or did he drive off already?
It depends on how long he took.
That was all it was a short jog over there, got my info, and I'm heading back.
Tombo, in the time it took Grifter, there was a bunch of buddies that tried to do a drive-by on your fish specifically, and and Nighthawk had a shootout with them, and shot the driver, and then the car exploded. But they're bunnies, so it was like a tiny car. It was
Screw the conspiracy. This is even more crazy.
It was a tiny explosion, but Nighthawk did defend. He took a bullet in the arm though, but he did defend your fish with his life.
All right, hold on. Hanbo's sewing Nighthawk's arm up as Grifter comes back.
Yeah.
Well, I seem to have gotten some pretty pertinent. What the hell happened here?
The city happened.
You missed a lot of. I don't even know what to call that.
Somebody
It
shoot
was
a
both
rabbit!
heroic and stupid. Yes, more rabbits.
You see a tiny
Point to the
rabbit-sized
explosion.
car, and there's two like dead rabbit corpses that then just poof away.
You missed a lot.
Okay, we're gonna have to have a talk with Diego at some point.
It was like super intense and fun to watch, but like you could see the rabbits pose no danger to you or your car.
Koko just slept through it all.
Yeah.
Coco's still studying the plush because that's how Vernon works.
You're taking note of it and the iconography that's associated with it, even though it is a plush. But even there's still a lot to learn from that.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. What has happened to the bunnies of this island?
They're probably the least dangerous thing. You ready to go?
Yes, I got information of a man we can probably try to get information out of.
Tonbo doesn't really look like amused, but he's smiling. Like, alright, cool. And just starts driving.
Okay.
Yep, we'll be driving off and I'll be telling you on the way, like, I'm worried though. From the description of this man, there might be something weird about him that may make him a nin user.
I would have never guessed.
Man,
Shocker!
the man stapled an eye patch to himself and has an eye painted over it.
Well, whatever. The faster we get this done, the faster we get it done.
Okay, so do you guys drive back to the motel?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are at Motel Flamingo.
What is it with this place and their bird things?
Yeah.
It's
Team
tropical.
pride.
Tropical locations, birds, colorful plumage. It looks nice.
You say
Also,
it looks
as you're
nice.
saying
I
this,
say
the-
it might be an eyesore. Carry on.
James, an actual flamingo flies from the sky and lands on your head.
Either get off my head now or I start using you to play croquet.
It flies off. It looks like it's trying to court some of the plastic flamingos that it thinks is real flamingos on this property.
Aw, it's in love.
I would say it's strange to be in love with an inanimate object, but I know some people out there.
And with that, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you all in the morning.
Good idea.
Alright, you all have a good night.
Don't die, alright? Like, why can't you just go to sleep?
I'll be turning in shortly enough.
No, Grifter, why can't you just go to sleep? Tonbo looks very, upfront with you right now.
I won't be up for much longer. I'm not even going to leave the building.
Do what you do. He's just gonna go.
One last thing to look out for. And gonna head out of the room. And go to where the balcony is.
Yes.
Is there any kind of fire escape or anything that might lead to the roof?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the roof for a bit.
You do so.
See if you show yourself tonight.
Okay. Grifter, roll me a perception check.
Following up on 11 leads. That's a 16, damn it.
You think you see something, but it's just a neon sign from across the street. The bulb goes out, and there's a little spark. That's it.
Next time, I buy binoculars. Maybe Tombo's right. I'm gonna head back down.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything before they go to bed?
And not really, no. Like, I gotta sleep off, like, Nen usage.
You know what? That's fair. You both cuddle into bed. And I'm going to say the next morning you would all wake up.
Ugh. Ow. Tombo gets up and then he kind of, like, remembers and, like, pulls his phone out. He's looking to see if the person Netero sent is on his way. Or they should be here by now, actually.
So you get a response from the Hunter Association. Other person can't make it, but there is a hunter in the city that they're gonna send over instead that they just found out was in the city.
Oh?
Okay. Can you tell him to meet me here? Like, just give the address for the hotel.
Yeah. You get a response back. Yes. Basically, you're just texting each other.
Basically it. Well, wait for that. He's gonna just, like... Where would he go? Like, he's gotta wait around here until they show up anyway.
Yeah.
And he'll just go downstairs, see who's doing what.
You would see Anita. And let me put her token on the screen real quick. And should be outside, basically on the first floor. And she's just sitting in a chair, having coffee with a figure you recognize. Johanna Ward.
Yeah. Morning. Oh, hey, Johanna.
Oh, hey, I was looking for you guys.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you need something?
Oh, yeah, sorry, and you just take your time, sweetie. I hope you don't mind asking, but, I heard you were in the area, and I knew you were looking into my father's past.
Looking into is a very sort of loose-ish term, but what can I help you with?
Oh, well, I guess if it's too much trouble.
I don't mind.
Did you find out what happened to him?
Unfortunately, no.
I see. She's just gonna kind of grip her mug.
What's wrong?
Oh, well, sorry. It's been a very long time, and I guess I misunderstood how deep you guys were looking into this.
It's not so much a lack of not looking into it, it's just more of there's a lot of different parts that might be connected towards him, so it's hard to say any like specifics about what's going on, but I understand wanting to know what happened. I promise you if I find out what it was specifically, I'll tell you, but I don't really have any information that'd be super helpful to give you at the moment. I would if I could.
Are you guys, you're hunters, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do appreciate what you're doing. Do you need any like financial compensation? Because if you do continue this, I kind of would like to pay you guys.
Tonbo just kind of like looks at her like, huh? Oh, no, it's fine.
I have a good job. I really don't mind.
Christopher, your dad. I consider him not so much an associate, but a friend. And, you know, any family of a friend of mine is a friend of mine. I wouldn't ask you to pay.
I guess you are older than you look. Thank you so much.
He's gonna look at her and then just like... There's something I would ask you, but you might want to sit down for this because it's not gonna be easy.
Oh, look at that. I got morning calisthenics. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, I was gonna join her for those.
And he is basically excusing herself out of like this isn't her business. No, not even that's an awkward situation, but she feels like she doesn't need to be a random third party that needs to be here.
I'm gonna join her for calisthenics. All right.
That's fine.
Okay, so there are things that hunters can do. I'm sure we mentioned this to you before. Like weird things that you probably were able to see your dad doing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
A little thing that happens with us is, depending on the situations, like when we, die, sometimes we don't really go away, or what we can do can linger in some ways. And Tombo's gonna go into his pocket and like just for the sake of it, he would have either gotten it from Grifter at some point, or he would just be holding on to it. Like, he's gonna put the black card down.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, do you want to see your dad again?
She's gonna like blink. You're serious?
It's hard to explain it, but yes.
I think I do. This is kind of sudden.
It doesn't have to be right now. You can take your time and think about it. The option is available to you, though. He's probably different than you remember him. But...
Will you still remember me?
I know he's lost a lot of memories, but... And Tombo just kind of like smiles at her. You and your mom seem to be the strongest ones that he just can't seem to forget.
She's just holding the card, and you can see her eyes are like welling up with tears at this point.
I don't know where mine are, but I know it wouldn't be easy to... If somebody offered me the option right now, I don't know what I would do either.
Before you say another word, she's actually gonna reach over the table and like just hug you. I can't tell you how much this means to me.
Tombo's just gonna like look at her after she hugs, like... Call it a gift from your new friend Tombo.
Okay.
We can go. We can go whenever you want, if you want to.
I'm gonna need to probably check on my mom and see if she'd be ready for something like this, but
If you want, you could meet him first before she meets him.
yeah.
And he like gestures to see if he can get the card back. Do you happen to know of any place around here with abandoned buildings?
Oh, there would be a lot in Hardline Drop.
Okay, that could actually work. I have to wait for somebody to come by here today, but once they get here, if you want to go, just me and you, I can take you down there and show you how this works.
If you wouldn't mind, can you meet me in Pelican Beach?
Yeah, I'll meet you in Pelican Beach later today.
Okay, thank you so much.
And I don't know if Tombo gave it to her before, but he's gonna give her like his actual phone number, like with his actual name.
Oh
too.
yeah.
It's like I'm going under the name Marshall while I'm here, but if you need anything from me and you can't get in contact with me, he's gonna give the Hunters Association number to her, as well as like for extreme emergencies, Glory's number. Like these are probably like the best ways if you can't get in contact with me directly.
Thank you so much. Tonbo, I hope you find your parents.
That makes two of us.
And she's gonna get in her car and leave.
Well, morning calisthenics didn't sound too bad. And he's just gonna go off
Okay.
and just join in with the morning calisthenics.
Okay. What would everybody else be doing as they get up?
You know what? Grifter's gonna try to take it a little slower in his morning time. He's like, okay. There's no sense in me trying to rush off and head cocked and everything. Maybe Tombo's right. Just need to slow it down. Lord knows if I get myself killed here, nobody's gonna forgive me.
A scary visage of Anne pops up in your mind.
Should find a way to do it again.
You should roll a history check for what happened yesterday.
What? Wait, what?
Something did happen.
Okay, history. Not 20.
As you say, nobody would forgive you. You remember feeling like a very slight, but intense amount of bloodlust from Tonbo. Outside of a joke, I would say Grifter with that nat 20 would remember it. You've only felt him like that one time before. So it would give you context as to where his mental state is at the current moment.
Oh, right, and if anything did happen to me, most people in this whole city aren't safe. Right.
That's the thing doing calisthenics right now. The bane of the city.
Damn it. So damn conflicted. Just gonna head off and just look over the balcony.
You do so.
How's Midnight Kiss District these days today?
It's Midnight Kiss District morning in a nutshell of just people from the night before just drunkenly not drunkenly walking off hangovers and just a lot of broken bottles and random tropical bird noises.
I know what I'll do. I'll do what no one expects me to do. I'm gonna order breakfast. I'm just gonna look for a phone book.
You do so. There's a place to order breakfast. Many
That's
places, in fact.
Do I see them doing calisthenics?
Yeah, you would see their through like the office window that both Tonbo and Anita are doing calisthenics.
Gonna lean in. Tonbo, ordering breakfast. What do you want?
Hold on. Am I doing this right?
Honestly, sweetie, I have no idea. I just follow what's on the tape.
You were. What do they have? Yeah, just give me an omelet. I'm in the mood for one.
Okay, I'm just gonna call up like whatever place is like gonna order breakfast, and whatever they have, send half the menu.
Okay. Easy enough that you do so.
Oh, Grifter, can you do me a favor today?
What's that?
You watch Courtney. I have to do something later today. She doesn't like emotional situations.
Okay, that's concerning.
Don't worry about it. It's not anything bad.
Fine. Just walks in like, Courtney.
Courtney skitters up your arm really quick.
Haven't done this in a while.
I'm gonna message you something, Batty.
Okay.
But you guys can keep going. I'm just messaging Batty something.
Would Koko and Spencer be waking up?
Yeah.
Okay. You smell somebody delivering breakfast.
How
Oh,
much they
great.
cost?
Okay, so you ordered half the menu?
Yep.
Say 10,000 Ginny.
Okay, they're getting a 5,000 tip.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
Oh.
wait, hold on. How fast did they get it here? Because that's a 50% tip.
That's they got it really fast.
I mean,
But, like, was it 50% fast? I'm nitpicking. Don't worry about it. I'm nitpicking.
No,
People.
the driver like has a really good moped.
it says righteous indignation on the side.
He does
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Kira slide into the
Maybe a
the parking lot.
65% tip then.
That's how I know you're rich, because you're starting to be like, wait a minute, that's too much.
Driver brings you the food. Thank you for shopping at Chen's Breakfast.
Alright. Give Tombo his breakfast order. And I'm heading up to the rooms.
Do so.
Knock, knock.
A grifter is at the door. You can hear it by his dainty knocking.
Ooh, such feminine knocking, Koko.
You're gonna get a bullet for breakfast.
Oh, morning.
Morning. I ordered breakfast.
Ooh, I thought I could smell something.
Take a pick.
Oh, I'll just take some of this.
Righto. Edgar want any?
I think he's still sleeping. He just looks over at the bed. He's fucking starfished out on it. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still sleeping.
He's rolling the pillow.
Just as you go back in, it's just Grifter muttering to himself. Suppose you didn't take more after all I was reading for 3.
And what was that?
I'm seeing Koko probably eats like a horse with all that strength she has.
I take offense to that, Grifter.
You hear that from the other side of the fucking wall.
Oh no, that's so creepy.
She's going to casually Kool-Aid man her way through that wall if you're not careful.
Those
Good for
Alright.
perception.
A chill down your spine.
We don't know how thin these walls are. It is a motel.
I'm gonna say Tell is gonna open the door for you, Grifter.
Morning, Tail.
You think she says something?
Well, Koko, breakfast order.
You actually bump into Tell. It's very awkward, but then she moves out of the way.
Oh.
I
Ah.
think I overheard
Okay.
something that I believe you'll regret in a bit if you're not careful, Grifter.
You heard nothing.
Well, I heard plenty, mister.
Please allow me a moment of sass.
A moment of sass at my expense is not worth your time.
Oh, but apparently I'm everyone's punching bag.
Oh, that's a you problem, isn't it?
We're about to make that us problem.
Why?
I'm just watching this from the doorway, just eating.
You gotta make the Agumon eat sounds while you watch.
Mm, mm.
Look, I'm actively trying to slow things down, okay?
Okay.
And as you know, that is an effort on my part.
And it is appreciated, however. Don't like the comments.
Please, we all know that you could just punch down any power line in the city.
I know, points to the light pole she's got resting at the foot of her bed.
How did you even fit that in here?
Rather easily.
Koko, you with your strength, you can just bend it and unbend it at will.
See? It folds!
It's compact.
Please, even Hercules is envious.
Oh, he wishes.
Oh, Koko, by the way, Grifter brought in a lot of fucking food, and it smells delicious.
She's going to grab some pancakes, bacon, and eggs, like a normal human being. The rest of this is for Tombo's room, isn't it?
Tombo does go through a lot of expenditure when he transforms.
I know.
He could use the calories.
Yet not an ounce of body fat on him.
Because you burn through it too quickly.
Yeah. He would make bodybuilders envious.
Is Tail able to consume anything?
Oh, she's eating pancakes.
Ah! There it disappears.
You feel a little tap on
All
your face.
right.
After. Courtney's pointing down to a strip of bacon and just asking you to like put it on your shoulder.
I didn't forget. Just kind of like grab it and sprinkle it on my shoulder.
She starts eating it. She bites it like she's trying to kill it, but it's bacon. It's not alive.
That should be better than seagull.
Tell starts eating the tin that the pancakes were in.
Hell no, you don't eat that.
I like it because it tastes like blood.
Oh. Listen, we gotta get you a wider palate. She's gonna, like, shove a sausage in her mouth.
Oh.
Oh
It's a
my.
little too aggressive.
It's tube of pig. It's a new invention.
Does she get anything out of this?
I don't know, but we're about to find out. Patty?
She likes sausages.
That's what she gets out of this.
That is actually really good.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get you a lot different food when we can build you a body.
Maybe I'll be able to fully taste again.
Yeah.
I remember that some of the well, I think actually all of these spinal weapons definitely consume blood. So hopefully this is good in place of that.
I got a lot of work ahead of me.
She starts eating the tin again when you're not looking, Koko, but you catch out of the corner of your eye.
Is this what it feels like to be a parent? I hate it.
I don't know if she operates the same as her brother, but Toil seemed to gain memories from blood.
You and your vampiric tendencies are very strange, Teal.
I blame my family.
I blame your family too. We can all agree on that.
You know, hundreds of years of ritualistic sacrifice and cannibalism will do that to somebody.
Yeah.
At this point, I would probably have Tonbo come back up after calisthenics.
Oh yeah, you're very.
See me standing in the hallway looking through the doorway.
You've only been hearing one half of the conversation.
Looks at Spencer. Spencer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Spencer.
Oh, who else would it be?
I didn't know if it was Edgar. I didn't know if he was around too.
Edgar is drilling on the pillow. It's ink.
No, he's just staining the cushions.
No, we don't have to pay for that. Oh, who am I kidding? We were
Can
gonna
I?
pay for it anyway. What do you got going on today?
Who, me?
Yeah, what you got to do?
I don't really know. I don't have any ideas. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Spencer's busy. I'll call him back later. And just pokes his head into Koko and Grifter's room. Or to Koko's room where they're both at.
Yeah, they're talking.
Hey, Bayer twins. What are you doing?
Oh God, no.
Are they twins? They don't look alike.
What? You don't see it in their face?
No, one still has ounces of joy in them. The other just looks too miserable.
You can see it around the brow.
They do have similar brows.
Oh yeah,
they also
same
have the same
scowl.
eye color. They got the same eye color too.
Also, I don't know if
Just
you know
saying,
one of
Dustin
them-
has the same eye color as well. And he's not related.
Yeah, they have it's in the brow, the eye color. They both make a weird mouth sound.
Dustin's also part Velociraptor, so.
Yeah, but I don't think they had golden eyes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tombo just like walks in, like, any food left?
Half a bag.
Let me see. He just he puts a pancake down, like puts scrambled egg on it and rolls it up like a fucking cigar. Oh,
Listen, if you're not doing that in real life, you're doing it wrong.
why do you think I know how to do that? Work on the day for everyone today.
I was planning on going shopping.
Oh, you going to that mall place again?
Maybe the mall. I was actually seeing if there's anywhere else I might find. I'm actually gonna look for something for Rig.
Huh. Are you trying to surprise him with something?
Well, there's a particular game that he loved a lot that I got my namesake from.
Ah, I remember you telling me about that. Tombo's looking and he looks very like... No, I'm not giving it to you. I will give you a ride if you need to go anywhere when I head out today.
You were about to say something and hesitated hard.
I was thinking about loaning you my car, but I remembered yesterday.
I would have turned you away on that. I'm not gonna chance that again.
That would have turned me away on that too. Sorry, I love my car, but I'm fighting against my natural trust of you. It's, like that is a genuine, like, not as a joke comment. Like Tonbo has to naturally fight the fact that he trusts you when it comes to his car.
I can pilot a submarine, but apparently I can't drive well.
Yeah. Maybe you have road rage.
That what?
Nah.
Huh. I mean, Anne did show me how to drive.
Oh, I should have never let you behind the wheel. I didn't know that's who taught you.
Yeah.
I thought you had aristocratic driving. No, you don't touch my car. Not if Anne showed you how to drive.
I didn't have any like lessons back then. Min wouldn't let me drive his car.
Oh, my poor car. I put it in such danger. Anne's like a sister to me, Grifter, but I wouldn't let her touch anything that I value within 5 miles of her.
Meanwhile, we go on a scene in fucking back in Dolly Harbor. Anne's driving through a shopping mall like that one scene in Blues Brothers.
Oh God!
It's fine, nobody got hurt.
Hey, spoilers for the Anne episode 2.
Oh, I hit my knee. It's fine.
Geo came out of Green Island just for that one moment. I'll be back, Dustin.
Eh?
And Pacific.
I'm sure they're fine over there. She's been going through her therapy.
It'll be nice to see them again.
I mean, plus Victoria and Rick are there with her. But also Glory is there with her.
Glory's more of a homebody. She's not going to really do anything as long as she has stuff to keep her occupied.
Yes, but what if she gets bored?
Then she'll send me pictures. I'm actually banking on her getting bored.
She sends you a picture of her in the shotgun and Anne driving through a mall.
I don't know how she always centers the frame.
She's like just calmly smiling and Anne looks like super stressed out, but is also like, yeah, it's in character.
She's like chuckles seeing it.
Sent you a photo on the dot she had, huh?
Yeah. Well, I gotta wait around a little bit for someone to show up. The person Netero sent should be on their way here in a little bit.
Oh, lovely.
Then I gotta go out and do some stuff.
So going forward the session, do you guys want to roll casual initiative?
Sure.
If you guys want to like team up and go somewhere together, you can also. So, Tonbo, are you waiting for the man?
He's just gonna like be meandering around the hotel until the person shows.
Okay. You would see a car drive up in the parking lot.
Just kind of like cranes his head over.
And an individual would step out that I'm going to describe in a second. But before I do, I'm going to show you their art.
Oh boy!
New character. In front of you, you see a man walk out. He's very disheveled. He's wearing a black trench coat and kind of like a striped button-up shirt underneath with khaki pants. Face-wise, he looks to be in his 40s or 50s, and he's very disheveled. His hair is in disarray. The most notable thing about this man, though, is behind his neck there is what seem to be a bunch of silver balls and a knife just floating behind him at one time. It seems no matter what direction he turns, the knife and the balls remain the same distance away from him.
Just kind of holds up a hand. Hello.
Oh, hello there. Are you, with the Hunter Association?
Yeah, Tondo.
Nice to meet you. My name's Deadline.
Nice to meet you, Deadline. Did Edero inform you of what's been going on?
I have a brief idea of what's happening here. I know my, former colleagues have been looking into the situation as well.
Former colleagues?
Yes. But that's not related to what we're doing right now. So,
yeah.
you wanted assistance with what's going on? Oh, he's big now?
Yeah, he's huge. In regards to dealing with certain amounts of smuggling and dead bodies that have been showing up, my associate has been looking into it, and he could probably use a little bit of help.
Your associate. Would that be the Bayer kid?
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. Okay.
Hold on, I can call him if you want to meet him.
Oh, well, we can do that now, later. You
Alright.
don't need my help personally?
Me personally, I can't really think of what I would need your help with. It's more like, through sort of association and like kind of, it'd be irresponsible to ignore it. Trying to deal with what's been going on here with the bodies showing up. So it's hard to explain.
You want me to look into some of the bodies that have been popping up around Stringer's Bay? That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, maybe if you could find out if there's a connection between all the people who've been turning up dead.
Okay. Well, I guess I can start my investigation now if you would want.
Sure. I give him my number too, by the way.
Yes.
Contact me here, or you can contact the Grifter.
Okay. No, so this is just, out of my own interest. Do you know anything about Leviatech?
Little bits and pieces.
Just, be wary.
Wary of what?
I don't know yet. And he's gonna start walking off.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, congrats, you just got Grifter in stereo.
I pull out like my phone and say, just text Grifter, come meet me outside real quick.
Okie dokie.
Also grab my car keys off the nightstand.
Grifter, you'd see a middle-aged man getting into a vehicle. He has a knife floating precisely about I'd say about 7.5 inches away from his neck.
Well, that's a neat trick.
I figured you'd like that. His name is Deadline.
Deadline?
Yep, he's the guess you could call it, he's our new associate.
So he just goes by Deadline.
That's what he went by. That's what he told me, and I'm not one to pry.
Oh, he's
Right.
gonna poke his head out of the vehicle. Hey, how do you want your coffee?
None.
Black?
Okay, he's gonna pop his head back out and drive off.
I told him to look in to see if there's any sort of correlation between the bodies. And then I gave him I gave him your number too, so if you get a call from him, that's who that is.
Good.
So if somebody else is looking into this, and you can keep continuing to try to take it a little slow today.
Yes, I will continue to. Look,
I can't.
if
ask
I'm
you to
out
stop
shopping and find something, that's not my fault.
I can't ask you to stop looking at it completely. I know you won't, but just if you find something, deal with it. Just don't try to go looking for it.
Fine. Okay, yes.
I feel like that's a fair compromise.
You are correct.
Now, I do have some business to go take care of.
Okay.
If you need me, I'll be in Pelican's Beach. I'm gonna and just kind of like shows him the card.
Oh, I see.
Little father-daughter reunion. She popped by earlier this morning.
Ah. How is Johanna?
She's got a lot of questions, and I can't really give her answers, but maybe I can help her get closure.
It's a very good gesture.
Yeah, I figured I don't want to just put all of this out there, like, at the moment, but, you know, somebody should always know where you're at in case something happens, so if you need me, I'll be in Pelican Beach.
Righto.
Try to... Oh, if you're gonna go look for a game for Rig, you know what? Why don't you take Spencer? Maybe they have a comic shop there or something.
They
Like,
could.
if they have like a general like store or whatever malls do.
I mean, there's probably a shop like that around the mall.
If only Chia was here, she would know where they were. But, alright, that's where I'll be. If you need anything, just give me a call.
Righto. If you happen to find a politician while you're out there, give a call.
Radio.
Never know. You might just find him lounging on the beach.
What are the odds I just run into somebody important like that?
Pretty good.
Damn, you're right. He just starts up his car. Nighthawk, watch my fish!
Nighthawk cocks a gun. It's a BB gun, but it can kill rabbits.
I'm just gonna let Nighthawk do his thing.
This buddy gang war is gonna continue for the rest of the arc.
You know,
Yes, it is.
That's Tonbo's temporary, like, animal companion. It's not staying with him permanently, but Nighthawk is like my Strainer's Bay rabbit. He's coming with me to the surfing contest, by the way. You can't take that away from me.
Oh yeah, he has to survive till then. But knowing Nighthawk, he'll do anything it takes.
That'll be Tonbo until I get to Pelican Beach.
So, Saiph.
What's the SPIA? The SPIA?
It's the airport.
Oh, of course, Traders Bay International Airport.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I didn't know that either, Dan. Don't feel bad. I was wondering what that was too. I thought Batty misspelled Siberia.
I was hoping it was something else and not like a misspelling a spa.
There are plenty of spas around here.
Don't tell me that. I know what I'm doing after this.
All right, well, heading back to the hall. If I happen to see Spencer, I will talk to him.
You see Spencer. He's not getting out of this.
Jack
Okay.
just got back too.
Spencer, I'm just planning on going to the mall. Would you like to accompany?
As long as that's all that's happening, sure.
I'm looking for a video game store.
Not a secret front or something, is it?
Have you heard of an older game by the name of Grifter?
History check. Spencer, you're a giant fucking nerd. Yes, it's
Yeah.
a classic.
It's now
course
then
I have.
going to occur to Spencer. people call like when Koko and Tanbo have been calling him Grifter.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
Rick's
you're
favorite.
fine. Oh,
See,
that's sweet.
around 5 years ago, when everything happened, I took up that name. And from everything that Rig told me, I took care of business like he did. And now, I would like to find a copy of that game to give to him.
Oh, it shouldn't be that hard. Well, it is an old one, so it might
It
be.
is several years old.
Well, we'll just have to try and look hard enough.
I appreciate that. And here I was trying to actually, forget that whole moniker and everything, but this is what everyone knows me as, so they prefer to call me by that name versus my actual name.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, I don't mind.
Just a nickname now.
I guess so. Although, I prefer to think of me using that name as when I needed to get things done. So I guess that does fit for the moment.
Aren't you
Anyhow,
always trying to get something done, though? Seem like the type. Ever since I met you, you've been trying to get one thing after another done.
Look, back at home, I was just waiting for the mansion repairs to come by so that I could start a legitimate business.
That's
Got to
still
turn-
trying to get something done.
Yes, but that's something for, living, a career. One that doesn't involve me going out and getting people shooting at me. Wanted to do something nice and quiet from home. Not so much to ask for.
With the people that live there, that it might be. Don't forget, I've been with just 2 people so far. And
Okay,
that was already crazy enough.
Okay, so it would be part bed and breakfast, part carnival show. I know what my household has turned into. I'm not denying that.
I don't think you're ever really gonna have a quiet day.
That just confirms things, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like this to get my hunter's license. By the way, don't ever get a hunter's license.
I mean, I don't really need to. It's not my line of work.
Mr. Freelance manga artist on dangerous journeys.
Well, not so much as dangerous, but I basically traveled to everywhere around the world already.
Gets I suppose that helps a lot when drawing up the comics and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a call to the cab right now. I'm calling up the cab. And
Okay.
I swear to God, it was Bernie again.
Hey, I'm not here right now, but if you want, leave a message. No, it's a different person. Bernie's busy with something.
His twin brother Ernie, get in the car.
He currently has blood on his gloves. Anyways, going forward, you guys get the cab and you drive all the way to Palm Plaza.
Palm Plaza.
Palm Plaza. It's as I described it before, it's very, very beautiful.
I think I'd be used to all this hustle and bustle.
You get used to it.
I thought there was a lot of people back on Blue Island, but this is a tourist city after all.
I mean, living in a big city like this, you kind of have to get used to being knocked 5 ways from Sunday.
Oh, don't I know it? I've been to York New plenty of times.
I live there.
Nice place, but I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Oh no, you don't. It's horrible.
God, we did several jobs over there. So, where is this game store? Just gotta look for a directory.
Sorry, the cows outside are making death noises.
What the fuck?
They have everything in this mall. They even have cows.
BRB if you need to poop.
No, it's fine. They're not mine, so I don't have to worry about them.
Oh, I thought it was a poop euphemism.
No, he means actual cows.
Oh, there's cows!
Daddy, why do you have cows?
I live next to a fucking, like, bit of land with cows on it. Okay, going forward.
Directory to the game store.
You find a couple game stores.
Yeah, right. One here, one here. Guess I'll check them out and see if they have it.
Okay. You basically go to the first game store you see. Roll me investigation.
Can do. That's an 18. And a nat 20.
Well, not 20, do you?
Spencer, you're like Grifter is about to go to the game store, and it's basically just like a GameStop, like this world's equivalent of a GameStop, and you're like, they're not gonna have like a fucking old expensive game at a fucking GameStop, and they're just gonna have like overpriced, new shit and bad deals on things. So instead, you direct him to a used game store that has Grifter on sale for, I'd say, not on sale, but like a copy of Grifter selling for 35,000.
Done.
That sounds about right too.
Yeah.
Done deal.
You get the game?
Do you have the console to play it on?
It's plays on Joystation, right?
Yeah. It's like one of the first games that was released for the Joystation.
Then, yeah, no, we should have it.
All right then.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Good eye there, Spencer.
I used to live in places like this when I was a kid.
I appreciate this greatly.
No problem.
So, is there anywhere you'd like to go?
I mean, there is one place I'd kind of like to go.
Name it.
I want to go to a few of the manga stores that this place might have, or at least any places that sells them.
That sounds fun.
There's bookstores that might have manga.
Start walking towards one of them.
Okay.
Just go in and start looking over some of the excitedly starts looking over them and then just starts looking more and more sad as he goes on.
Something wrong?
Oh, yeah. He just starts pointing out all the volumes of stuff that he's picked up. I've worked on all of these.
You were looking for something you did work on?
No, it's the fact that I'm not mentioned anywhere.
look at one of the other ones in this shelf that you pointed out, and I'm gonna look through the credits.
UNC Spencer credited.
Now I'm gonna look for a name of a publishing company.
Poffin Publishing.
I hate you.
Sorry, I was on the spot.
You could have said White Stallion.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Stallion, shut up.
Let's see. Well then, I think I know who to deal with on that. I might have a few connections that can help you.
Oh, I don't want to trouble anyone about this. I mean, I guess it's thankless work.
So these people just contact you to draw these for them, and they don't even give you the mention.
That's just how it's been for going on 20 years now.
Okay, maybe if you're around like 2 years would be a little bit more tolerable, but 20?
I don't know, I just... When I started, I didn't think I really deserved it, and now I don't know, I just stopped caring.
Come now, Spencer, look at these! And just going through the pages, like, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at, but they're very well done.
He just blushes and looks down.
You're definitely worth more than that.
I guess I just got too in my head about maybe one day I'd be able to, you know, make my own, and then no one will be able to not put my name in that one.
Besides, doesn't... You know, also... We both are acquainted with a large fan of yours. The blonde menace back at the house.
Well...
She can't say enough about you. Not sure why she calls you a psycho.
And you never will.
No. Like 20 years, that's inexcusable. If they have to reprint every one of these to correct a mistake, it'll happen.
That's too much.
Well, maybe we can find a way to get this oversight overlooked somehow.
Okay.
Everyone deserves their due, Spencer. Everyone. If you don't mind me, I'm going to pick up several of these. I'll also give the Rick. I'm not sure what all he's into, but I figured if he has a selection...
Oh, I can help pick out a few if you want.
I'd much appreciate that. After all, he's got 4 years to catch up on.
A lot of different series have come out in that time. Some have finished in all that time. Let's see if there's any that's still going on from back then.
What's this one here with this person throwing fire from their hands and the large sword-wielding man next to them?
Oh, you don't want that one. That one. Not only is it done by one of my competitors, but it's also a bit trashed. Read the dialogue on it, page 4.
Let's see. The truck moving? What the hell is this?
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, he's gonna go with whatever you recommend. He's gonna buy a big stack.
Just start piling books into your arms. You can't just read you one of them. You're gonna have to at least get 4 of a series so you can catch up on what's happened.
This is going to take a lot of shipping.
You're starting to think that people who collect manga like are kind of insane and probably should seek medical help.
You collect manga too. Don't put me on blast, dog.
No, I'm saying this because both of our bookshelves are sagging at this point.
Mine's about to break.
This explains so much about that Chio person.
That's why she's so strong. She lifts these all the time.
Chio just needs like a duffel bag as manga that she uses as a weapon.
She has it. I told you she keeps a set on her. She gave one to in fucking Greed X Gold.
That's right, that's right. She has the traveling copies.
Yeah, her pristine first editions are at home.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So is there anything else you guys want to do?
That's on you, Jack. Because afterwards I'm gonna find a post office.
Not right now, but I might have something later.
Okay. Well, shipped over to Koko. Koko, you decide not to go with anybody, but you are like kind of outside walking around with Tel, and something flies in your face.
Ugh.
It's an orange slip.
What does the slip say, Batty?
Roll me a history check. 13. This looks like the slip that you found both in Christopher's box and in that man's safe. And you see a man like frantically running towards you, Koko. Wait. Don't move. Give that back, please.
She's gonna fucking leg it.
Come back here! Ah! I need that!
Stranger danger!
Koko, roll me a perception check on this man. 11. You notice that several parts of his body are highlighted in blue for some reason. You don't know what specifically, though, but you start running away from this guy.
She's fucking legging it.
You eventually go behind a corner and he doesn't see you. And he's just kind of like looking around, and when you have a better look at this man, Koko,
Yes.
You can see from every angle of his body the outline of his heart highlighted in blue. But in addition to that, both of his legs are highlighted in blue, and so is his arm. And so are some other internal organs.
Okay.
And he is frantically looking around for you.
I would like to stealth this man.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. I just had it a second ago. 6.
6. Let me roll for him. His perception. He sees you, and he tries to jump at you, but falls over. Damn it!
Now, why would a man be chasing after a young girl? Seems very suspicious.
You have my liver!
That's funny. You're funny.
I'm not messing around anymore, and he's gonna actually pull out a handgun and aim at you. Give me the slip.
Okay. Well, it's a handgun, right?
It's a handgun.
Oh no, whatever will I do? I'm so threatened.
I'm not messing around. I will shoot you.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot, actually.
I'm gonna need to roll something for him. This motherfucker. Not playing around, and he is going to fire his gun at you.
Okay.
and it's gonna ding off your forehead.
Like I said,
What the hell? Who are you?
that's none of your business.
Koko, this man didn't even try to shoot you in the leg or anything. He went for a headshot.
Although I admire your definite, courage to try to take me on, literally head on, it's not gonna work.
He's gonna start backing up in horror.
Now, would you care to explain to me why I have your internal organ?
Why should I tell you anything?
Because I still have your internal organ.
Okay, that's a good reason. I'm in debt.
Okay. That sounds like normal stuff. Explain the blue.
Are you familiar with the Heart Attack Casino?
No, but I would like to learn more.
There's a casino where you can bet body parts.
Ooh.
When you owe the house some of your body parts, you have 3 days to get your affairs in order or win them back. And he's gonna like motion over to his entire body. I'm a little bit in debt and I need that liver or else I won't have one and I'll die.
Okay. Would you care to take this underaged person to this locale?
Will you give me my liver back?
I'll hold on to it until we get there.
Okay. Koko, roll me a history check.
Historia. 21?
I don't know. Wait, I don't know if Grifter mentioned this in front of Koko.
I don't
But,
think he did. She has no idea about this, the goings on of this location.
Okay,
Actually, we talked about this many episodes ago.
not Heart Attack Casino. This guy specifically. Did Grifter tell Koko or describe in front of Koko about Charleston?
I did describe the because we were all in the car, and I described the eye patch.
This man has an eye patch that looks similar to the one that Grifter described. It's stapled onto his face and is painted to look like an eye.
I wonder why a person of your stature would be in such crippling debt, by the way.
Wait, what? My stature? What are you talking about?
We know who you are. Or actually, I know who you are and a couple
Shit.
of my friends.
Okay. So, a lot of people didn't pay me on time, and I needed the money.
Okay. What would you possibly need the money for?
Bookie's get in debt too.
That's hilarious.
Hey, shut up!
Anyway, you're going to take this underage person to a casino.
Yeah, right this way. And he's going to lead you to a one of those like junkyards where like they just it's like they'll sell you some of like the trash that's in there. He basically takes you to a lot that has a bunch of like broken down parts and stuff. And you guys are basically going to go through like the main building and then into the lot.
Oh,
And
by the way, before I forget, how much is it that you owe?
a heart, a liver, some of my intestines, my legs, and my arm.
Okay, what does that equate to in dollar figures, sir?
I would have to buy them back at the prize bin. I would need to look at the prices, but it's a lot.
Okay, get back to me on that. I am going to get you in touch with an associate of mine. We'll see about getting your debt settled.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Anyways, it's right here. And he's gonna open up a door that is just haphazardly on the ground. It's like the door to a house, and it's not attached to anything underneath that you can see. It's kind of propped up on some cinder blocks. Like by propped up, I mean like it's just kind of like laying flat on the ground, but like there's some cinder blocks underneath, and he just opens the door, and inside you see a bustling casino.
Alright, so you go get me the number figure for your organs. Come back to me and we'll discuss things.
Okay. Koko, are you gonna go inside the casino?
Yeah, she is. She's gonna just go walkabouts.
Okay. You hop in, and you're inside the Heart Attack Casino. You can put your token right here. You see a bunch of different different tables. You see slots. There's like emergency roulette. Is like bone dice. Some sort of poker game. A bar area and vampire slots. It's very kind of, you know, like arcades that like are like dimly lit, but they have the fluorescent like lights, or like the fluorescent like paint everywhere that kind of glow like laser tag.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this place looks like.
Huh. It's a lot more flashy than I was expecting.
Koko, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
13. You would see a familiar face.
Oh yeah?
At an operating table, you see like this little area over here that's connected to the bathrooms. And it appears to be, contrary to the rest of the building, it's very brightly lit with fluorescent bulbs. It has like very tile. It's very clinical. A hospital area, and just kind of out in the open, you would see a individual that you recognize, Bernie. He's wearing a mask, and he has like a apron on, and he's actually performing a surgery at this table right here.
She is enraptured. This is exactly the sort of shit she's been looking for. Jill. Currently, though, she is waiting on the return of a certain dead embodied person.
Okay, let me add some stuff up real quick. Okay, so he is going to give you an estimate of just what it's going to take him to survive. Let me add some stuff up. Oh, this is already a lot. Okay, I'm back. So the bare minimum I need to survive, I'm still gonna lose my legs and my arms. 1,500,000 Jenny.
Okay, let me place a call. She's gonna call Grifter.
Wait, no, wait, I misread that. I need 1,500,000 blood money, which is the place's currency, which is a lot more than that, actually.
Okay, well, what's the actual currency?
In Ginny, that's about, and he's 150 million, and
Okay.
also you have to win credits at the casino specifically to get that back. You
Okay,
can't.
I have a plan. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a call.
Okay.
Grifter!
Koko?
I have an expensive favor to ask, but it's for a person of interest.
How interesting and how expensive?
100 million, and also it's the eye patch weirdo.
Please explain.
Well, you see, I ran into a man. I have his liver in my pocket, and he has a huge debt.
If I ever needed more proof that we were related.
Please don't bring that up. Anyway, my thoughts are as follows. We clear his debt. He owes you a favor.
Quite an expensive favor.
Quite an expensive favor indeed.
Where are you at?
I am at a casino. It's
What
called
part
the
of-
Heart Attack Casino, and
It's,
I'm really excited.
It's in Midnight Kiss.
You're at the heart attack.
Yeah.
I see. 1 moment. Just pulls the phone away. Yes. All of this, the largest box you have, shipped to this address.
So that is gonna be Rickard's weekend.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the post office.
Anyway, I need to find a way to get some credits for this place, and I have just the idea.
You're looking to scam a casino.
Oh no, I'm gonna do some good, honest work.
Interesting.
Well, I suppose you could say dishonest. There's a certain associate of ours in this building, and I would like very much to know what he's doing.
Well, just Spencer, are you interested in going to a casino?
Oh, okay.
Specifically a casino where you don't bet money.
What do
But-
you bet?
Yourself.
Nope. No. No.
Okay.
That
I'll
is
take-
just asking for trouble.
Then I'll hand you cab fare.
Better.
We had a pleasant time, damn it.
Go to a fucking dangerous place. He's not going there.
Coco's like, this is just my right kind of hotbed of sin.
Oh God. Okay, I had to go meet Koko.
Okay. We'll go back to the Heart Attack Casino on
The last thing
Yes.
Koko hears on her end was before Grifter hangs up. It's like, to be fair, this wasn't me this time.
Yeah, I sort of stumbled into it. Funny thing.
Okay. So, Tanbo,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
He'd be making his way over to Pelican Beach. He'd stop and grab something first, which is like he would sit there and think for a second and then just be like, huh. He'd pull out his phone and call Kari real quick and just ask her like, hey, Kari, I'm going to do something with I'm going to help out a friend. What do you bring for an emotional reunion between people? Like, I don't know what to bring. I feel like I should bring something though. And You're the only
Well,
well-adjusted person I know.
I like cupcakes.
Any
Do you think
particular...
cupcakes would work?
I don't see how they could not work.
Maybe like cupcakes and deviled eggs.
Oh, I love deviled eggs. Alright,
and maybe like sparkling water.
Tombo's just like, he's just like stopped off somewhere and like grabbing all this in a store while she's telling him. Okay, and alright, and now what do I bring you for helping me? What would you like?
Do you want to bring me along?
This might be a bit of a personal thing for a friend, but I'm happy to come see you after I'm done.
Can you bring me some cupcakes, please?
I will
please.
bring you some cupcakes.
Thank you.
Does Buddy want anything?
Buddy, do you want anything? Buddy likes field mice.
I don't think Crumpet will like that, but I'll bring him a mouse-shaped croissant.
Okay.
And Tombo's just grabbing food. I eat a lot. I'm gonna have to find a way to burn off these calories. And then he just kind of like blinks his eye. There we go, all burned. I would give so many people bodybuilder envy. And just like starts looking for where to go in Pelican Beach.
Okay. As you're going through Pelican Beach, I'm gonna say you would see a familiar face jogging. You see Ayame. She has a oversized sweatshirt on.
Why? It's hot.
Well, yeah, but she's like weird.
No, I have to like, Batty. No, heat stroke. This girl will die.
She looks to be fine. It's weird.
All right. Like Tombo would like drive past her, and then the car would slowly reverse back. Why are you wearing a sweater? It's very hot out.
Oh, Professor. Yeah, no, I'm well, see, it's actually kind of cold for me.
Are you used to extreme heat?
Maybe just a little bit. I don't know.
Huh.
I sweat weird. Oh, are you here to visit the atrium?
There's an atrium here?
Yeah, well, it's like right behind me. And talking about you like look and there's a giant glass building.
Okay, so making a note of that. I can bring Gari here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it has a lot of exotic plant life inside.
It's really good. Every time I seem to run into you, you always point something out that like I'm very excited to see. If you sign up for one of my classes in the future, you have an instant A.
You know what? I might just do that.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of like, there's a whole fascinating world of like little creatures that they get ignored. So it's nice to get more people to understand what they're like.
Maybe I should start photographing insects.
You take photos?
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm getting my degree in photography.
You know what? I should put you in a. Do you have any plans for after you get your degree?
Any plans for after I get my degree? I don't know. I might start traveling around the world, maybe.
I have a friend who's a pretty well-known photographer right now.
Really?
Hold on, and I got a little time, and he's gonna take out his phone and just like call TL real quick.
Hello, Tarot Links.
It's Tonbo.
Oh, Tonbo!
How's life?
I'm just in a jacuzzi right now, counting my wads of cash. You hear like cows mooing in the distance.
Your jacuzzi sounds like cows.
Okay, maybe I'm not actually in a jacuzzi right now, but you know what? I'm about to get a really, really good scenic shot right now. So.
Oh, I was actually calling you in relation to that. There's a student of mine named Nayame. She's getting her degree in photography, and I was wondering if you might ever have an opening for like an assistant or somebody to work with you?
Oh, well, I guess if I had an intern, it would make me look like I'm more competent than I actually am.
A paid intern, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I have the money now. Before I was living off of ramen and cheese.
I like ramen and cheese. I give her a thumbs up, like as like she can hear what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, just send them my way. Give my phone number.
All right, I'll give her your number. All right, talk to you again soon, TL. I'll make sure to keep your family safe.
Bye. Why does that cow sound like it's dying?
Aw, that cow's sick. And then it just I looked at her and so if you say I'm your favorite professor, then I might have an internship set up for you.
Well, considering I've only known you for a couple days, yeah, you're my favorite professor.
Perfect. And I give her like a little bit of like I give her his info. His name is Taro Link. He's a good friend of mine. You might know him. He's the photographer who got the photo of the inside of the bulo frog's mouth.
Yeah, I know him. Tombo, roll me an insight check.
10.
She seems very excited, actually.
He's a good friend of mine, and he said he'd be happy to have you on as a paid intern.
Okay, well, I guess I'll call this number. Thank you so much, Mr. Kamakiri. Again, Professor Kamakiri.
Tanbo's fine.
Tanbo.
Hey, you know what? Just when you go back to school, just make sure you tell everybody who the greatest professor on the campus is.
Oh, I will. I'll recommend you to your class. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I might start teaching again. I should pick it up. Give me something to do. But I'm sorry. I do have to cut this a little short. I'm sorry. I have to meet with someone.
No worries. Okay. Yeah. I have to continue my job anyway. So.
If you need me though, you can find me over near the Flamingo Hotel.
Okay. And she's just gonna write some stuff down, and okay. Well, I'll see you later.
All right. Have a good day, Ayame. And then he's gonna just start like driving a bit, like after like waving, and then just like in his head he's just thinking, "Huh, I wasn't nearly this popular when I was teaching."
So as you're going around the corner, you would see the sign of the Pelican Atrium, and it looks like this.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's very cute.
It's got a little Pac-Man eye.
You're not familiar with Pelican Beach. You're not for sure where you're supposed to go. I want you to roll odd or even.
Let's go with even.
Even. Okay. So, Donbo, you're driving, and you don't find where potentially, Johanna would be. But you do find a giant statue of what appears to be a crab. And it has something inscribed on the side.
What is this? Maybe it'll be a landmark or something. He's gonna just kind of look at it.
So, you find the Palm Trench Memorial. It says, this memorial is dedicated to all the researchers that died during the Leviathan 5 tragedy.
He would take his hat off in respect. Like as he looks at it.
Yeah.
Do they have names inscribed on it?
Yeah, there are all their names inscribed on the side. You don't seem to recognize any of them though.
He'll take a picture of it though, just for the sake of it.
You do so.
I know one purple-haired person who might want this. I should probably just call Johanna and ask her where I'm at. I'm gonna dial her number and see if she answers.
Oh, hey, Tumbo.
Hi, I think I'm lost. I'm near a giant crab.
Oh, that's easy then. Just go south, until you see an old folks' home.
Okay. And he's gonna just start making his way south and just kind of like doing a quick little, just like a casual perception, like looking around at like the whole area while he's going.
Okay. You would see an individual. He, is currently climbing up a palm tree for some reason. But you would see, this man, if I can find where I put his art. It's gotta be somewhere. I don't know. Okay, thank fucking God. You would see this individual climbing a palm tree. He's blonde, has kind of a bullish haircut that's kind of like parted to the side. A big old doofy band-aid on his nose, and he's wearing like a big puffy bomber jacket with looks to be like a hammer like sewn onto the side. He also is wearing jeans. And he's just climbing up the palm tree.
We just sort of bringing the car to a stop as he's driving by. I'd be careful. I think those trees are poisonous.
Wait, they're poisonous? Oh, but he gets really nervous and he like actually just, like falls off.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. Oh, God. Oh, man. Wait, they're poisonous?
I think
What
so.
the hell? Oh, I was just getting a coconut.
Do you want a cupcake?
Yeah, sure.
Just hand him a cupcake.
He's gonna. Oh, this is delicious. Oh,
Yeah. Probably
I got
better than a
frosting.
poisonous coconut.
I thought the coconuts around here killed people.
I honestly, I don't remember. I think they can do one or the other, maybe. It's probably just better not to gamble it.
I probably should introduce myself. Name's Christoph. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Marshall.
Marshall. Nice to meet you, Marshall.
Does Tonbo recognize the name Christoph?
I think he would. Roll me a history check.
Ugh,
7. You don't particularly recognize it, but it sounds familiar. But you can't quite put your finger on it.
I swear I've heard that name before.
Oh, what? So, what are you doing in Pelican Beach?
Visiting a friend.
Oh, okay. Are they at the retirement home?
Yeah, I got a little turned around, so I just found out where I was heading.
I hope you don't mind. I think I sprained my ankle. Can you drop me off there if you're heading there anyways? I don't mean to impose or anything.
No, hop in the back.
Wait. I'm actually probably gonna have to get that coconut. It's kind of important.
Oh, hold on then. Tombo's just gonna get out.
Yeah.
Like, so Courtney is with Grifter, so I have to use, like, Caitlin. I don't know, you don't do this too much, Kate. And just, like, let her, like, do what she does under the hat. And then Tombo's just gonna, like, vertically walk up the tree and grab a coconut.
Yo, what the hell? That's awesome! How do you do that?
Magic.
Oh, that's cool.
And I just hand him a coconut.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, well, yeah.
Just hop in the back. And then
Okay.
there's something I want to do very stealthily first, Batty.
Yes.
I got Chum just on Tonbo's shoulder, like the friendship snake.
Yes.
And I just whisper to him, like, Hey, what do you think about this guy?
The friendship snake is gonna like look at this man, and I need to roll something for the friendship snake. The friendship snake is actually confused.
Oh, it stumped you.
It's like scratching its head with the end of its tail. This hasn't happened before, and this isn't like anything that Kari would describe what would happen.
Need a little more time to read him out?
It's gonna shake its head, yes.
Alright, just, if things feel weird, just tap me on the back of the neck.
It shakes its head, yes.
I love you, and just pets it.
It smiles if snakes could smile.
It opens its mouth and, like, it's dripping venom from its fangs. To anybody else, it looks horrifying, but the Donna, aww.
I'm gonna say it has like a python face, so it has like a puppy dog face, so it's always smiling.
Just pets it as we drive down.
So, who you mean in Pelican Acres?
I got a friend, I think she should be... Oh, probably, I think right here, actually, and pulling up to, like, the, like, I assume, Johanna would be waiting for Tondo outside.
Oh, yeah, she waves to you.
Oh, there she is right
Oh, looks like we're meeting the same person.
there. Oh, you know Johanna.
Yeah, she's my, cousin.
Wait. Can I re-roll that history check to see if Tondo now
Yes.
can put pieces together?
Advantage.
19.
19. Yeah, no, this is the Kristoff Johanna was talking about.
This is, if I remember correctly, this is Johann's son, right?
Yeah, this is Johan's son.
Oh, wait, are you Johann's son?
Wait, did you know my dad?
I didn't know your dad, but... And then I guess as Johanna, like, pulls up, I knew her dad.
Hey there. I see you met Kristoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped me get this. Oh, thank goodness. That's gonna help. Okay. Well, she has her own lot on the property. We should probably I think she should be fine now.
Do you want her... Oh, wait, is she talking to me or Kristoff?
She's talking to both of you.
Alright, that's good. She's all moved in and settled?
Yeah. It's actually a nice community. Every tenant has their own little apartment.
That's nice. It'd probably be too soon to ask her to come along for something like this, but... How do you feel, Johanna? Do you still want to do this?
I definitely want to do this. I don't think I'm gonna get another chance like this, actually.
Just kind of, like, looks towards Kristoff. Should we explain, maybe, or...
Oh, no, I already told him.
Oh, okay, then, then if you already know, my name is not Marshall, it's Tonbo.
Oh, nice to meet you, Tunbo. Why were you going by Marshall?
For security reasons and a hunter business, I kinda trying to keep a low profile.
Oh, you're a hunter.
I'm a 1-star hunter.
Really? Can I see your license?
I know.
No. Oh, okay.
He goes and pulls it out. He's just joking.
Oh, you weren't kidding. Oh, these things are hard to get.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I thought I'd take the exam myself like a couple years back, but, too risky.
I mean, if you got somebody who helps you prepare for it, it's not impossible to do. I passed it.
Oh. I guess I'm gonna need to find a mentor then.
I think I might know a guy. You're
Oh,
not
we
afraid
probably
of people with
shouldn't-
masks, right?
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
You probably shouldn't keep Jane waiting, is just what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go back to the Heart Attack Casino real quick. Doo-ba-doo. I would say, Grifter, eventually you do arrive.
Huh. Man, isn't this a swanky place?
And you see Koko.
She is keeping a certain someone nearby so they can be introduced.
You would see, I don't have a token for him, but you would see Charleston.
Just looking him over, and especially looking over that eye patch. Mr. Charleston, I believe.
You and the Strainers Bay gambling scene.
Let's just say I have some affiliations with things going on.
Man, usually I'm the one accepting bets. I find myself in a place like this.
So I hear you have quite a debt to settle.
Yeah. He's gonna point to his heart, his liver, and his intestines. He's just gonna... They're all, like, highlighted in blue, and anywhere you look at this man, you basically, like, just see them outlined.
So he's giving him a once-over as he's pointing at himself, like, keeping it, trying to make sure that he's like talking in a tone where, of course, that he would, of course, he knows what's going on. It's like, yes, quite a debt to settle, as if it wasn't quite obvious looking.
Okay, so I might have misestimated the amount earlier. The equivalent of money you need to earn at this casino in Ginny is actually closer to 1,050,000,000
going up.
But okay, listen, we can tack off the 50 million because you're gonna give me my liver back, right?
That remains to be seen. We're holding on to it for now.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so blood money is oh my god, it's one. You can exchange one blood money for 1,000 Ginny, which yes, okay. And he's like looks very confused. But you would, Grifter, you would finish with the surgery. You would see a Bernie like start to walk up to you guys. He recognizes you. Oh, hey! Seems like you did find the place after all.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, I said I was a doctor.
And this isn't what I pictured when you said that.
Well, yeah, so this is my casino.
Your casino?
Yeah. I do the tour thing as a side project so I could scope out potential gamblers.
Ah, then you would know just how much this gentleman over here completely owes you.
Yeah. Very much so. Do you want a conversion list for the prizes?
That would be handy, but more specifically, I want something different.
Eh?
How would you like a new employee?
A new employee, you say? Well, we could always use more help around here.
I see, so this is what you had in mind.
Exactly.
Hmm.
You get two benefits out of this whole ordeal. I get what I want, and this man gets to keep his life.
Hmm. Well, Bernie's gonna scratch his chin. You know I'm no longer a licensed doctor, right?
I'm not the most legally legitimate person either.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, I guess I should give you two different forms then. And he's gonna go up to you, Koko, and give you a job application form, which is funny considering that this casino is not legal. But he still wants
She's gonna
you
like
to.
tear it up in front of him, and she's just gonna be like,
You and I both know that's not necessary.
Wouldn't expect anything less from a hunter. Do you want a list of prizes?
I would like a list of your participants.
Participants? I don't always keep that on record. You know, people kind of are transient around here. Don't
Well-
really want to have their face known if they do walk out with big money here.
More so the ones that need a little bit of a helping hand with their collections.
See, here's the thing about the Heart Attack Casino. Every debt that somebody owes automatically is paid to the casino itself.
Oh, that's handy.
How do I describe this? So, the casino itself is my nin ability, but I don't have full control over it. We're kind of in a coexisting relationship. I run the casino and find participants, and I get to save people.
Charming. I have a particular interest in your organ collection side of your business.
Oh yeah, we have a room in the back. Do you want to see?
Please?
Okay. Wait, Nancy. He's gonna snap his fingers, and there's gonna be a hostess that's gonna come over. Make sure my friend here is taken care of. He's gonna point over the Grifter. Hello there. Welcome to the Heart Attack Casino.
Yes, charmed. So, what is there to do here that doesn't involve me losing an arm and a leg?
Well, if you don't want to bet anything, we do have a bar. It's very nice.
That sounds nice. Does this sound nice, Mr. Charleston?
Yeah, for the moment, I guess we could eat.
Don't worry, my associate is taking care of some things at the moment.
Yeah, okay, let's sit down, and then we can discuss, you potentially saving my life.
Yes, there's going to be quite a list of terms.
So Bernie's gonna take you to the back, Koko, and there's gonna be a freezer room where you see a bunch of styrofoam containers, just kind of lining all the shelves, and this room actually goes on for a long time, and it kind of he has a concerning amount of organs here.
my type of collector.
Various other body parts. Yeah. So, I hope you don't think too badly of me, but,
This is perfect.
wait, what?
I need to be hired by you for various reasons.
Various reasons, you say? Anything in particular?
Well, I need to get familiar with the human body on a level that most people would say is immoral.
Oh, you're looking for more of an intern type position.
Basically, but I would like to see if we could arrange some kind of settlement of the man's debt outside.
Well, I'm afraid I don't have full control over that. A lot of that.
he said something about needing credits, right?
Yeah, the system's kind of confusing. There's a couple of different conversions that you have to make to get the blood money.
Well,
But,
essentially, I just want to be paid in whatever currency it takes to pay him off.
I would have to talk with the actual heart attack casino and see if that would be a viable option. But I'd be willing to pay you and Jenny if that doesn't work.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
This is better than any medical school.
Oh, yeah. Especially the Stratos Bay Medical University is kind of lacking, if I'm going to be honest.
No, more so for the less than legal things I need to be doing.
Yeah.
And she's basically gonna have Teal lift one of the cartons.
To look inside?
Nope, just like to show off that there's a presence beside Koko.
Is that your nin ability, I assume?
For the sake of it, she's going to say yes, but because she's trying to hide what her actual abilities are.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I'd be happy to teach you about anatomy and medical practices. Right now, we don't have any patients, so the other person was willed to the recovery room.
All right. I'm more than willing to stick around, though. People
Okay.
desperate enough are definitely gonna find themselves in here.
We'll switch over to Grifter real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna move myself over to the bar.
You see the Blue Moon Bar. It's a restaurant. Also, they have different booths and tables, and the bar itself is shaped like a crescent blue moon.
This'll do.
And you take a seat with Charleston, and the hostess basically is ready to take your order.
Aren't you so nice?
Would you like some cider in that or not?
No, thank you.
What about you? Yeah, just a beer. And she's gonna walk off.
Just gonna look back at the man like, well, I figured if this is a blood drive, they had to have had orange juice.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, so why are you guys helping me?
Because in your line of work, you might know all sorts of individuals who might be in and out of hardline drop.
You're wanting to, are you looking for your, druggies or the, smuggling operations going down there?
The smuggling operations.
Okay. Well, the guy that I, owe money to, I was gonna... Or have you heard of Deck?
His name has come up several times.
He's kind of the kingpin hardline drop, so to speak. Has a lot of guys. Very fancy estate, even though it doesn't look fancy from the outside, but... anyways, due to some unforeseen circumstances, he did me a solid. I owed him a lot of money. I was gonna pay it back, had a lot of writing on some rich, idiot at the tracks, probably the heir to some sort of family fortune or something like that. And, you know, I owed the money thinking I would get the payout from this individual, but then his stupid bet turned out to be correct. And now I'm out a lot of money.
I see.
Even if I survive the organ stuff here, I don't know if that's gonna allow me to live.
Well, here's the thing. If this all goes through the way I have foreseen things going, you're not going to need to worry about that.
Really?
If transactions go the way they are, well, the way things are heading anyway, Mr. Deck would be out of a job.
Huh. Who the hell are you people?
The fact that you don't know who I am means I'm doing my job right.
The girlie was able to take a bullet to the head. Didn't even phase her.
You're quite lucky you're still alive.
I'm desperate, okay?
No, I mean she was quite generous.
Oh.
You caught her on a good day.
He's just gonna, like, nervously, like, look, like, across to the hospital and just, like, see Koko, like... Yeah, okay.
And a very good day. She's taken quite an interest in you, Mr. Charleston.
The hostess brings your drinks.
Ah, thank you very much.
I'm not for sure if your guys are gonna be able to win back my organs. It's a lot of money.
Money doesn't mean all that much to me.
No, when I say a lot of money, I mean blood money. If you want to win prizes at this casino, you have to earn blood money by, betting body parts.
That's where my associate comes in.
Your associate?
You've already met her.
Yeah?
She's taking care of things as we speak.
Okay, really?
She doesn't mince words.
Grifter, you notice, different people, like, talking around the bar. You see more of those orange slips.
Interesting. You had those orange slips as well.
Oh yeah, that's a voucher for the, prize counter.
I see.
Have you seen them around town?
I may have seen individuals carrying one or two.
I guess I'm not the only idiot that can't hold on to his. Question, who had the slip that you got from the safe?
Tombo.
Tombo, and does he also have the one that you got from the,
Oh yeah,
box?
Tombo has both.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Okay. Well,
One moment, Mr. Charleston. Gonna pull out phone and send a text to Tombo. Like, found where the orange slips go.
Quick response back. Like, is it a movie?
It's definitely a horror show.
yeah. This, I've done some pretty messed up stuff in my time, but the guy here, he's a psycho.
The gentleman who owns this place?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Just
not so
taking
bad.
body parts from people. I mean, I know everybody here is desperate, but that's slow.
It takes all types.
Ugh. The hell is going on here? Oh well, I obviously don't really have much longer.
Well, that has yet to be seen. For you see, with a little bit of information from you, you'll probably be able to live until your old natural age.
You want information?
That is the terms of us helping you.
You're gambling my damn life for information.
Information that will save your life.
Okay.
This is about your life after all, and the person in question holds your life in their hands.
Yeah, I guess I can't really argue.
You should be quite happy. This requires you to do nothing more than just give the information.
Okay. You hear somebody like yelling, like in excitement. It seems like they just won big at vampire slots.
Oh, quite the winner over there.
Not everybody is as lucky.
One moment, please. It's gonna. You stay right here. I'll be right back.
You go over to vampire slots. You see somebody that is collecting what appears to be a bunch of tokens, basically vouchers, what you assume to be blood money. And they currently have an IV hooked up to their arm from the machine.
And it's legitimately like a bucket of tokens or something.
Yeah. You can assume this to be blood money.
Token format, eh? Interesting. Just gonna head back and turn back, but let's see if my shadow manages to nick a few.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
That's a 15.
Your a 15's not gonna do it. You're about to take the money. It's not the individual who is able to keep his blood money back, but you feel your shadow hesitate before picking up one of the chips. And then it retracts.
Looking around the place. Oh, you are good. I see what's going on here.
You go back to your table?
Sorry about that. I just had to be sure of something.
Okay, no worries.
Yes, you definitely do have to earn those.
This casino's alive.
Any well-oiled machine definitely seems alive, doesn't it? They have their own presence. Now then, back to business.
So,
Mr. Deck.
Yes. I give you the information, you'll win back my body parts.
Will definitely do everything possible.
Okay, Mr. Deck is going to have a big deal that's going to be happening in a day, tomorrow, I think. They're selling weapons to some hotshot in Diamondback City. Automatic types. Trailer trash, I think.
I'm sure that's a big score for some.
Yeah. I think she works for someone else, though.
Ah, okay, so the deal's happening to a female.
Yeah. Apparently there's some hotshot making peace over in Diamond Head. I don't know too much about it, but I know they're usually at odds with folks in Stranger's Bay, so I don't know why this deal's happening.
Oh, so if the deal were to go sour, then gang war.
Most certainly.
That's amusing.
Very volatile situation, all things considered.
Do you have a description of this, Mr. Deck?
He's ponytail, likes wearing blazers with no shirt underneath. Very, very dumb visor, glasses, facial hair. Kind of short. Not too short. Usually, like stogies. Brown hair.
Interesting.
You want to know where it's going down, don't you?
That would be quite helpful.
Well, I guess that's going to be my leverage.
I see.
I can't tell you everything. I don't know if you're going to make peace with your bet.
Well then, I guess I better play my hand. And I'm gonna go find Koko.
Okay. Koko, you're still with Bernie. Would you want to talk to him about anything before Grifter arrives?
Basically, she wants to like outline the terms of what she is in for.
Okay. So I talked to the Heart Attack Casino.
Well,
It will not pay you in blood money, but it might pay you in some chips. Not a whole lot, but anything else I can compensate you with, Jenny.
alright, sounds fair.
Basically, you're gonna have some free money to walk around with and bet stuff on without having to gamble body parts, but anything more than that, you're gonna have to put in a little bit more.
Ooh.
Sound fair?
It sounds alright to me.
So, I have a new intern, Miss, what was your name?
Periwinkle.
Berrywinkle, okay. You don't have to tell me your actual name.
You can just call me Perry, it works for me.
Perry it is. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Grifter, you would, walk up to the hospital area of the casino.
Well, I must say this is quite the nin ability you have.
Yeah, the, only thing about it is I, obviously can't control it at all. That's why it's, so elaborate.
Yes, I've noticed.
I really hope you don't think too badly of me for this place, but,
Nothing of the sort.
okay, that's good.
Just that there is definitely a fine set of rules that need to be played in this location.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
don't worry. Oops.
Oh, go on.
Don't worry, Grifter. I thought of a plan B for our associate.
Oh?
A Mr. Marshall, perhaps?
You want to get Marshall involved?
Just a little bit for some of his particular talents.
What do you mean?
Ah, boy. If there's anyone of us that has very, very high chance of being able to get tokens, it is Marshall.
You're not thinking of cheaping out the system with an inability, are you?
Oh, no, that's the thing. The bets are legitimate. In fact, I can't think of a more legitimate person than Marshall.
He'll make good on it?
Oh. And then some.
There was, a girlie who came here a couple months ago. Tried, cleaning the place out. Lost a lot of, vital organs in the process, but, she was able to retake them. And, the casino wasn't too happy about it. I don't know what your friend does, but if they can, reobtain or regrow organs, I don't know if the casino's gonna like that.
No, well, it's just in my personal and professional opinion. It's more so a failsafe for our associate over there. I don't intend on using it any more than that.
Again, it's not up to me, it's up to the casino.
I mean, having participants live through an encounter like that sounds beneficial, don't you think?
Yeah. Grifter, roll me a history check.
And history. 15.
The inability that he's describing that was in the casino like a while ago seems kind of familiar. You know a woman that possessed the ability where she was able to reattach stolen body parts and survive.
You said it. Was the girl who was here previous, did she have blue hair?
Yeah, I wasn't in that day, but that's what I was informed about. Kind of short, but very scary look in her eyes.
No Illis.
Yeah, she decided to spend the money on a contact that's one of our prizes.
Oh, she got that contact, alright.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Cassina, you won't be able to collect on that one. She's deceased.
You feel like a little bit of a rumble, but then it goes away. It's not threatening at all. By the way, welcome to my place of business. I hope you understand why I wasn't as forthcoming earlier.
Well, under different circumstances, I would probably feel quite welcome here. But
Yeah.
anytime business has to come up, it's a bit...
Yeah, I get you.
But the reputation does precede you. I've heard about this long before I came here.
Really? Well, I guess we're kind of world famous. Not a whole lot of casinos in the world that gamble body parts.
Now, to pay off this man's debt, it needs both Jenny and blood money.
You just need blood money. But if you have some leftovers, you can exchange that blood money for Jenny. I probably should get more into the description of how this all works. Okay. So essentially, for most of the things here, you need chips to play. But to get chips, you have to bet your body parts. Once you bet your body parts and you get your chips, if you win at any of these fine establishments, you will receive your blood money, which you can exchange for prizes. Now, if you want to bet a specific body part, like say an internal organ for chips, he'll highlight it in yellow, and he's gonna actually like point out over to like some people at the like roulette wheel. Like one individual that basically just highlighted his whole hand. But when you lose, individual loses, the roulette, his hand gets highlighted in blue. Your organs now belong to the house. And if you want to have a bet, you have to win it as a prize. But up until you make the bet, and you lose, you basically get to keep your organ. You have about 3 days of it being highlighted blue before it's taken, and you need to see a medical professional or make amends with any loved ones before you pass on.
And the vouchers, how long do those last?
Oh, they're permanent. You could have one from 30 years ago and it'd still be active.
Very interesting that you would say that.
Really?
Just looking over at Koko. Lucky us. We happen to have two.
Yeah, look at you over here getting all excited about pieces of paper. I need to get into the nitty gritty.
Well, seems like this is going to be a very interesting meeting, all things considered.
Yes, she found an alternative to medical school, it seems.
Oh yeah, I can teach you way better than any other medical school. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I was top of my field before certain things happened to me, and I was reduced to, doing this for a living. But it does allow me to freely operate on people who are actual in need, can't afford it.
Maybe you don't use the embalming fluids until after I get my hands on him. How's that?
Oh, I don't embalm anything. I'm not a mortuary.
Oh,
Every organ here is perfectly preserved.
okay. I'm assuming they're recycled, quote unquote.
Oh yeah. We have a policy here. Is the whole reason why I operate this place. If you come in looking for medical assistance in terms of a surgery that may be life-threatening, I have a 98% success rate. Doesn't apply to everything if you come in riddled with bullet wounds and you've been bleeding out. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to successfully save you in, a surgery that should take several hours in a couple of minutes, but if you do survive, I won't charge you. If you don't survive, I get all your parts.
It's rather generous.
It is, but,
Quite fair.
Again, I get all your organs if you die, and also there's the casino that helps provide me with everything else.
So, if this Mr. Charleston were to lose his organs by the time's up, would you be able to provide a surgery afterwards?
No, if you lose your organs here, I'm afraid I can't save you.
So you have to come in of your own volition to get saved.
Yeah, but say if you wanted to gamble here, you lost some organs, and then a completely different incident occurred where you needed medical help, I would be able to save you.
I see. Well, then it seems that we have to wait on Marshall.
Seems so. Actually, you could help get you started with your internship if you wouldn't mind, little missy.
Please do.
And he's gonna basically start talking shop with you, while also washing all the blood off his arms.
And the last thing I'll say to Mr. Charleston is, it's like, an associate of ours who could be the best of help to you will be along when he can, later today.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say to him.
Okay. With that, we can go back to Tanba. Let's change the real quick. Okay. So, you basically are escorted to a small building, a little tiny apartment, for a certain Jane Ward. And laying in bed, you would see this woman. If I can find her thing real quick. Here we go. You'd see this woman wrapped up in a blanket. She's very old. And her skin looks like it's seen better days, and her hair's wrapped up in a gray bun. Oh, hello there.
Hi, my name is Tonbo. It's nice to meet you.
Tonbo. Nice to meet you. Tonbo. She's gonna hold out a hand to you.
Tonbo will take it and just like shake. And I just kind of look towards Johanna. I don't know how much you've been informed or told about.
Oh, well, my husband's going to visit.
Oh, yeah. Or-
He's been away for so long on his business trip.
I look towards Johanna and it's like, just kind of like, that's what you told her?
Can I talk to you in private for a second?
Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.
Her memory isn't the best, and sometimes she thinks Christopher's still away on business trip.
Well, maybe we can give her one more good memory.
I think that would be great, actually.
Do you want me to bring him here, or do you guys want to go to him?
We can bring her around in a wheelchair.
Do you know if there's an abandoned building around here I can use?
Probably not in Pelican Acres.
I have my
This
car
is-
downstairs.
Okay.
Then just kind of like trying to like get him looks back to Johanna real quick. Also a cupcake. I didn't know what to bring.
Oh, I like cupcakes, I guess. She'll grab one. Fucking Kristoff is already like digging in. He's already drinking like half the bottle of sparkling water.
At least somebody likes it. Miss Ward, are you ready to go?
Oh yes. It'd be nice to see Christopher.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna bring you right over towards him. He's a very good friend of mine.
Oh, do you know Johann?
I haven't had the chance to meet him yet.
Oh, well, they're thick as thieves.
Maybe if I-
Surprised. They're both business partners.
You know how business can get. Sometimes when you have to go and do a whole bunch of stuff, you can never catch people in the same room at the same time.
That's true.
Tombo's
I guess.
very bad at lying, but this lady has a bad memory, so he's trying his best.
Yeah. They're able to get her into a wheelchair pretty easily, and Joanna's like wheeling her around at this point.
Yeah, just we'll go get her set up in the car, and then we'll make our way down to like any place with an abandoned building we can go to.
You guys start driving. So, what was your name?
My name is Tonbo.
Tonbo. I remember that. So, what do you do for my husband?
In terms of it's a very like weird sort of position, but I deal with more so much it's what your husband helps me with. He's been sort of, let's say, like a mentor figure.
A mentor? Are you looking to open up your own business?
I'm actually a teacher.
You're a teacher.
Your husband, with his experience in life, beyond just with business experience, obviously, he's very worldly and helped me learn how to connect with my students better. We had met by happenstance and then just sort of kept in contact.
That's my Christopher. Drop is an L.
You're always on his mind. He's always thinking about you.
I'm always thinking of him. What was your name again?
Tonbo's not even like irritated at her doing that. He still just every time she asks, he just gives him a big smile. I'm Tonbo.
Nice to meet you, Tanbo.
It's nice to meet you too.
Eventually you're able to find an abandoned building in Hardline Drop.
And as we park, I look towards Johanna. Keep her distracted for just a second.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll just go and do I'll find just a random mailbox or something to do this in real quick.
Oh yeah, pretty easy. You summon the Candy Kiss.
Miss Ward?
Yes.
We brought you to a very special place to meet your husband. I don't know if you remember the candied kiss?
Oh, yes, that's Christopher's business. And Johan.
He should be, just, when you guys are settled in, just feel free to come right inside. And he should be waiting for you. And Tombo's gonna go in ahead before them.
Okay.
Is Christopher in there? Well, I mean, obviously he would be, but...
So, let's take you guys to the Candy Kiss map real quick.
Yeah, you're
And
Spencer. You're not here. You too, Grifter.
Delete the fuckers. Now here's the thing. I do have tokens for some of these individuals, but some I do not, so I'm just gonna have to upload them into the thing real quick.
Before they come in, I was gonna talk to him.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
getting that settled, so don't worry about that.
Christopher, you see Tonbo come walking in. He's got a box of cupcakes and some sparkling water.
What on earth is all that about?
Got a little gift for you.
Cupcakes?
No. You might want to sit down.
Raquel looks around at the bar. There is not a chair inside. Okay, 1 second. Alright.
Kristoff, Johanna, and Jane are outside. And they're going to be coming in here in a moment.
Do I recognize any of those names?
History check.
Where is my sheet? Where is my sheet?
Would he receive an advantage because we have talked to him about them several times?
I like to believe so.
There's a reason.
Is it the 10 or the 21?
It is. You're going to remember. Johanna is obviously your daughter. Jane's obviously your wife. Kristoff is a little bit more distant, but you're like, oh wait, I recognize that name. That's my nephew. Or yeah, that would be your nephew.
So that kid's all grown up now, huh?
Yeah. Your wife is very excited to see you again. But
Christopher just kind of nods.
Just her memory isn't really all there, so you might have to be a little patient with her. Just kind of like chuckles because Christopher's like one of the most patient people Tonbo knows.
Well, I don't know how long I've waited, but I've waited. So,
One more thing. Your daughter and Kristoff know what happened. Your wife doesn't. She thinks you're still on a business trip somewhere. And that you're still alive.
and if that's the case, You probably want to get rid of that tape then.
I gave it to your daughter. I believe she wants to keep it for her. But
That's fine.
but I did keep my promise. I brought it to her.
Chris is just gonna put a hand on your shoulder, and it's like a solid grip. It's not like a light tap. It's a solid grip on the shoulder. I appreciate it. All of it.
Anything for a friend.
Now
Now you have to be a dad. And a husband. And an uncle.
I don't know about that last one, but
Don't matter if it's not by blood. Family's family.
you're right. I don't know how Nen or any of this works, but anything you need before the inevitable happens.
I won't get what I need until I get it myself. But knowing that someone else at least gets their closure, that's enough for me right now.
You know, it's okay to be a little selfish every now and then.
I know, but this is kind of how I am being selfish. I'm not sure if I'll get
the cupcake for me.
I'm not sure if I'll get what I want, but it doesn't hurt to see my friends be happy.
If you've gone to these great lengths to let an old dead man see his wife and daughter again, at least for one time, hopefully more than one time, but then you'll find a way.
If
You're the kind of person who'd do that.
if you're still around after all of this and things work out, I think I have a job for you.
I'm all ears.
Miss Ward's pretty old. She'll need somebody to keep watch over her, just till she's not here anymore. I think that'd be money well spent. You played security for me on the island.
I think so too.
Alright, and Tombo's just gonna get up. He's gonna grab Christopher's collar, like straighten it out, dust his shirt, like dust off his cheek. Alright, gotta make you look presentable. Got the wife and kids coming. I'm gonna go eat your candy.
By all means, take as much as you want.
Excuse me while you drive some tokens on the screen.
He's a giant.
He's gonna pull out his phone like as he's smiling and then just text Dustin real quick. Christopher said I can have all the candy I want. And he's just gonna help himself and like just poke his head out of like just kind of go outside real quick and just look to Johanna. He's ready.
She's gonna grab your arm real quick. Are you sure it's actually him?
Nobody could have that much love in their eyes if it wasn't their actual family they were waiting to see.
Okay.
I have no doubt in my mind it's him.
Joanna's gonna start walking up, and Kristoff's gonna start billing. Jane, Christopher.
Tombo's gonna still be in the room, but he's just gonna kind of excuse himself to the side for a little bit to just let them have like their time. Also,
Out from
not
the door.
to just take a bunch of candy.
Out from the door, she's 20 years older than when you last saw her, but you can't mistake that face from anywhere. You see your daughter start to walk in, and she's gonna see you and start welling up with tears.
But even before they entered, Grifter was like sitting there, incredibly stiff, like a statue. And as soon as he even sees her, just loosens up in just a deep sigh, going, "Oh shit."
You really haven't changed. And Kristoff is going to wheel Jane in. Upon seeing him, Christopher, this man looks like the spitting image of Johann when he was younger.
Howdy there, boy. Look just like your pappy.
Hey, it's been a long time. And in the wheelchair, you would see your wife. Oh, there you are, Christopher.
So immediately approach, and you just gotta kind of talk off to the side to Tombo and go, "Tombo,
Huh?
you never told me that you were bringing the two of the most beautiful women in the whole world here."
How are you?
How are you doing?
Oh, I've been fine. Recently we moved.
So I heard.
We still have the house. It's just people need to take care of me. It's only for a short while. Yeah, it's been a little bit lonely, but I'm glad to see you. And she's gonna grab you by the arm.
Just gonna touch her hand and just kind of rub it for a moment. Well, makes you help any better. Done with business. For good this time.
That's wonderful. You're gonna see. Wait, Mom, don't. And Jane's actually gonna stand up out of her wheelchair, but she doesn't seem like she's struggling at all or wobbling. Oh. Do you remember our honeymoon?
Don't suppose I could forget.
I'm having trouble myself. I think we went somewhere up north. We wanted to go somewhere colder because it's always so hot in Palm Reef.
I remember you didn't like the heat too much.
No. But it was nice to get out of Palm Reef for a short while.
Even if just a bit.
There was a song playing. I remember I like it a lot, but I forgot how it sounded.
Well, kind of just like looks up and kind of around the store. I think I remember.
Dad?
Hmm?
And she's gonna, like, touch your face. Oh, God. And she's just gonna go in and hug you.
He's just gonna take you in. Full on bear hug.
Our girl has grown, hasn't she?
A nice, young, beautiful little girl.
I missed you so much.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
Dad, can I talk to you alone for a second? I don't mean to keep you away from your wife, but...
Of course. Anything for you, hon.
Before they head off,
Yeah.
Hey, Christopher.
Yep.
You don't
What you
happen to remember the song, do you?
Check the supply closet. It's one of the only records there.
Would there be a record player in there too?
There would?
Okay, I was gonna do something different, but this makes it a little easier. I was gonna call Rig and see if he could actually like play the music. But I'll go into the supply closet while he's talking to Johanna.
So I'd say you guys go in the kitchen.
Okay.
What happened to you?
I wish I knew.
You seriously don't remember?
Not that I don't want to. But, you know, all this, and he kind of just motions towards the whole room in general. None of this is real as far as I can get it.
It's just how you left it.
It's all, some magic thing called Nen or whatever.
I know what Nin is.
You are a smart girl. Smarter than me. Alright.
Why? I followed you, you know. When you went off without us for the first time. You were gone for over a year. And she's gonna, like, start crying. And then you came back. You didn't remember back then why you left either. I told you what happened, and you acted like... And then we had you back. You wanted to stay. You were different, but you just left us. Again. I saw the box. I know where you put your wedding ring. What were you doing?
Baby girl, I wish I could tell you.
Why would you just leave like that?
Tombo gave you a tape, didn't he?
Yeah, I have the damn tape. I just don't know how to feel right now.
I know. Well, I don't know. And that's what makes it harder. I know something about me and Johanna. Some foreigners, and then someone did me, and that's all I know.
We buried him next to his wife. Or we buried his wife next to him, I should say. He was good to us when... If it wasn't for him, I'd be dead.
Unfortunately. Oh, by all means.
He died in the same accident you did.
I don't think it were an accident. If that's what he told you, I don't think it was.
She's just gonna start welling up with tears.
Tombo and his pals, especially the purple-haired one, looks shady. Actually, a nice guy. Probably have seen him.
I met him.
All right, he's a good kid. He's there looking into it. All of them. I trust him. I wish I had answers. I wish I knew. But all this whole place here, it's like a curse. At least it feels like one to me.
You're not gonna leave again, are you?
Be honest, I don't even know how I'm standing right here before you.
I've had to come to terms with your death twice now. You're standing in front of me.
All I know is every single time I die, I come back here, and I'm losing fewer and fewer of my senses.
This isn't the first time you've died.
No. Hopefully, though, it'll be the last.
If I need to talk to you later, can I just ask Tombo and bring me back?
Chris was just kind of like, is like doing that motion where you want to say something, but you also kind of holding it back, and you just, I don't know. I hope, and I pray, but I don't know.
I need to think about some things. Kristoff will take Mom back to the hospital when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna open the door. But before going through, don't break your heart again. And she's gonna actually leave.
Like a fucking soap opera. As soon as she leaves, just Christopher just immediately just punches the table real quick.
Tunbo.
Yo.
You step back through, you hear the ding 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 of the door opening, and you hear a thud from the next room over.
Tonbo's also got fairly good ears. He probably heard through the wall.
The walls are not
Would you
much
want to
equally.
hear through the wall?
I mean, it's sort of the same thing like when Christopher talked to Glory. It's not about
Yeah.
wanting to hear through it. It's just can't help
He
it.
does. Okay, fair enough.
And before he heads out, you're gonna hear a tap on the wall, Christopher. And Tombo's gonna like whisper quietly to you, but still enough that you would be able to hear him through the wall. Like, hey, I'm gonna get this set up. When you hear the music, ask your wife to dance.
Sounds like a plan.
Tombo's gonna go. He's gonna set up the record player and the record on the bar, like right out here. And then he's gonna walk up to Jane and Miss Ward.
Oh, yes. Tanbo?
Yeah,
I remember that.
there's a. And as the music starts to play up so that it begins to go, he's gonna like gesture towards the kitchen door. I believe there's somebody who'd like to ask you something. As the song from both of them begins to play and Tombo steps back. And actually no, he would go over here towards like Kristoff.
Little
This
old.
is our song.
May I have this dance, ma'am?
You may. And she seems a lot more limber than you're used to. Or at least what you've seen so far, Tanbo. And she takes Christopher's hand and they start dancing to the song. You know, our daughter has gone through a lot. I wouldn't take it too personal.
It is with every regret that I couldn't be here any sooner.
I think deep down she understands. It's just hard for her, you know? But I never doubted you for a second.
At this very moment, I am the happiest man in the world.
You're still very light on your feet, I see.
Never stopped.
Tombo nudges Kristoff and just kind of like gestures his head towards the doorway.
Yeah, we probably should give them a moment.
I'll get you another coconut.
I don't need it anymore.
Just kind of like, just gonna kind of wait out front and just like
Okay.
check his phone and see if like he's been getting any messages or something like that while this has been going on. But just to leave
Something about
Christopher and
like
Jane.
organs or some weird shit like that. You don't know.
What the hell is this nonsense now?
You would see like Johanna. She's kind of like she's kind of like not wanting to like be around anybody right now. She's just kind of like at the other side of the street smoking a cigarette. And you see like Kristoff. Yeah, I knew it'd probably go like this. She go on.
She's hurting in a very personal kind of way. But
You know, when my dad died, right? You know, we had his body, so we could, you know, just stick it in the ground. She didn't get that closure, I guess.
Tombo just kind of looks up and he's actually like tearing up a little bit. Everyone deserves it.
I would happen to agree. Yep, well, I probably should get going. I actually have a thing. You don't mind Will and Jane back to the home, right?
Not at all.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Tonbo. He's gonna shake your hand.
Shake it back. I'm drawing such a blank on the name, Batty. What was the name of the lady with the blur monkey?
Shepherd.
Shepherd. He would ask Kristoff like very quickly. Hey, I don't mean to be impersonal, but before you go, I was wondering if maybe you could help me with something.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know whatever became of, I think, an old friend of your dad's named Shepherd?
He's gonna like blink. Oh. An old business associate.
Possibly. There was... I know it's a little selfish of me to ask, but...
I haven't seen her in a while. Since I was a kid, actually. I knew Shepherd and oh my god, who was the other guy? I can't think of his name. But yeah, they worked for Daily, was it? I know they weren't actually selling candy. If that's what you're asking.
No. I was just hoping to... I was personally curious about something with the the animal she had with her.
The Blair monkey. Oh yeah, that those things are really hard to get a hold of, but apparently like her family for generations found a way to tame them. That thing never left her side when I knew her.
Would you be able to point me in the right direction?
Of Shepherd?
Or any family, just something.
If she'd still be alive, I don't imagine she would have left Palm Reef, but you know, she kind of had a way about her. I think secretly she had a thing for Christopher, but you know, that wasn't able to work out. Think she'd be too sentimental to leave the country, though.
So she'd be somewhere in Palm Reef.
I would say so, yeah. She's still alive, that is.
I apologize. That was probably not the best time to ask that. But I just...
Nah, it's fine. I'm just happy to see the old bastard again. But, you know, my father died a long time ago.
I don't know what happened to mine.
Hey, chin up, kid. Keep looking.
Wait, how old are you?
35?
Alright, I'll take the kid from you.
He's gonna, like, just kind of punch you on the shoulder a little bit. Okay, well, see you later.
If you're looking to be a hunter, look
Yeah?
me up. I'd be happy to, maybe help give you a little bit of a cheat sheet to make it through the exam.
If I want to look you up later, you have a last name, Mr. Tonbo?
Kamakiri.
Tonbo Kamakiri. Okay. Keep that in mind.
And also to yourself.
Yeah. He's just gonna backhanded wave to you as he's walking off. And you can see he's actually going to walk up to Johanna to kind of try to comfort her.
Yeah. Thumbo doesn't want to be insensitive and walk towards her.
Yeah. Eventually, though, they will walk off. Christopher, you are currently dancing with your wife. Tonbo, roll me a perception check.
Would passive be okay, or do you want me to roll the check?
I'll say passive. You're not really doing anything. You can kind of see through the glass of the candy store doors.
Yeah, it's a 21 then.
Yeah. You look inside, and the two people you see dancing are not the two elderly folks that you saw originally. You see a much younger looking Christopher dancing with a much younger looking woman.
Tombo's just looking. He's smiling and nobody else is around there with him. So he is just like crying at this point.
You start crying. There's nobody there to see.
And he's almost like not yelling, but talking to himself a little bit. Just. I shouldn't feel this way. Everyone deserves it. I just don't know if everyone gets it. Like, it's more what he's saying to himself by that point is like...
Yeah.
He's very happy, but he's also extremely jealous. And he's kind of upset with himself for feeling as jealous as he does.
Okay.
So he's over the moon happy for Christopher though. But it's like it's a bittersweet kind of happiness.
I see. Christopher, as you're dancing with your wife, so what do you think you're gonna do now that you're done with your business trip?
Well, I wouldn't want to oppose on anyone. But I think I'd like to just stay around for a while.
You'd think I'd like that too. I mean, Johan can worry about running the business for a little while.
I'm sure he's got it covered. He'll complain, he'll bark, but no one's better for it.
You two were always stubborn fools. But I think that's why you work so well together.
It is how I met you, so I guess it worked out.
Seems like it was just yesterday. Oh. I think I have an appointment with the doctor. Would you mind coming along?
I would be more than happy to.
I'm gonna say, Tunbo, you're gonna see Jane is gonna get back in her wheelchair. The elderly woman that you know before is back, and she's being wheeled by Christopher.
I'll put a hand on his shoulder, like as he's pushing her out. I hope you enjoy your new job. This will be the last thing I hire you for.
One thing, real quick. It ain't much, but it's something, I suppose. I couldn't help but notice, looking out the window, your ride. That's what you're going to call it.
My car is wonderful.
Christopher holds up a set of keys, but it could be better.
Just takes the keys from him. Define better.
Go out back, you'll find out.
Still remember your way around here?
I sure hope I do.
You start wheeling Jane out of the Candy Kiss, and memories come flooding back to you about Strainer's Bay. You are very well acquainted with the city.
Oh, before you two go, gonna snap a photo with my phone. It's always good to let people know when a job's has how often do you get a good ending? You wards take care.
Let me know if you need anything. Be it obscure or forgotten.
Tombo's just gonna smile and just go, anytime. No, go on now. Go, 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 go. Go be happily ever after. And just like ushering Christopher out the door. Let's go see
Christopher,
what this is behind the house.
You walk out of the door with Jane, and Tonbo, following suit and going around the building, you start to walk around to see the vehicle that Christopher's talking about. But before you do, you notice something strange. This Candy Kiss has always been pristine, picturesque. You've never seen a speck of dust on the floor, not a crack in the tile, nothing. But as you're walking by, one of the lights in the sign goes out. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Greetings, my friends. We are all interested in the future, because that's where you and I are headed with each passing solitary second. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the gnawing fact of knowing that aliens could be hovering in space around us right now, and no one's doing a thing about it!
Shino! What did I tell you about going off script with your crackpot theories? Finish up the Criswell crap and start the damn show already!
Sorry, Mr. Bayer. My friends, can your hearts stand the shocking facts about a movie formerly known as Grave Robbers from Outer Space?